program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Alright guys, I'll be the wizard.
Alright, and we are live. Welcome everybody to Total Tabletop. This is Horsemen of the Apocalypse Season 1. And
what's up?
It's a great night for us to be playing. We are transitioning to Year 7 for these guys, and we are on Episode 45. And we got a ton of changes and great announcements that we're going to go over tonight. Some cool updates for everything channel related. So take out your notepads and pens for this, because quite a bit to go over. But before we do that, we have some fantastic players who are going to be the crew playing tonight. We're going to go across the table and let you guys introduce yourselves.
All right, well, I guess that'll start with me then, gents. What's up, everyone? This is Kyle coming at you from York, Pennsylvania. You know me better as everyone's favorite fucking halfling bard Finley shenanigan. Yeah, I'm excited to play. We got some cool stuff that we're going to be doing moving forward. So to get right into that, that's my introduction, and I'll pass it.
Welcome back.
That way. Always take me a second, I gotta think. Yep.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name's AJ. I play Rainan Orion, the High Elf Wizard in the party. Not as fun as Finley, but I still think he has his own time to shine. I think I like to make everyone else shine a bit more, too. I'm a support.
Rin's fun.
All right. I'm Dylan. I play everyone's favorite human fighter. Oh, God, feedback.
My bad, sorry. That was me.
I play everyone's favorite human fighter, Kurtz Glaskin. And, that's about it. Let's see what we can get up to.
Awesome. Welcome back.
And hey everyone, my name is Connor, and I play Urgra Dropper, the half-orc ranger.
Perfect. Awesome. All right, so that's our crew who's going to be playing tonight. All right, let's get into some announcements. We got lots of great things. First, we'll go over things for the channel, and then we're going to go over the changes that's actually going to take place for their actual campaign. We got some changes going on with that as well. Kyle, you want to go first?
I shall do such a thing, DM Steel Axe, sir. All right, cool. So everyone, exciting stuff. We are, kind of a double flippy floppy here. We're actually changing up some things here in terms of our health potions, our inspiration points, and our corruption points that you guys have been so awesome helping us out with along our journey. We're actually going to be using our table tokens for something else, which one of my fellow compatriots will tell you about in a little bit. But if you still want to help us out, which we please hope that you do, we are actually changing those over to bits. So now cheering bits for your health potions, inspiration, and sanity corruption points. If you actually scroll down below the channel, you're actually going to see a lot of stuff that we're going to go over here in a second. So 300 bits. I believe when you cheer bits, you can actually say what it's for. So you might actually want to type in like health potion for Finley, 300 bits, or inspiration for Finley, 300 points, or sanity points for Finley. Or you can type in either of their names too, but that was just examples of how you probably should start your cheering. So that's for the bits. And we might even have some other cool things that we're going to do for bits along the way, but just for starters, your health potions, your inspiration, and your sanity points. All right, so that's that. Another thing, if you look right below that, you actually see, if you like what we're doing in the game, whether it's me singing a song, or Kurt's cutting something's head off and writing his name in blood somewhere, or Rin poofing around the battlefield, or just shooting something in the eye with her arrows, if you see it says redeem channel _cheer, that just kind of gives us a little bit of applause in the chat room there. So you can, just like that. And then it kind of gives us the idea that you like what you're seeing, you want more of it. And then it does have a little bit of a cooldown time to it, as you can see underneath. But that's kind of cool too. It's a different way to kind of cheer us along as we're going. So we make sure we put on a good show for you guys. That's all I got. The bits, the redeem, the applause thing for the cheers in the channel. And I'll take it over here to AJ so he can tell you some other cool stuff we got going on.
Well, of course, we have games that operate on this channel on Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, all at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sunday, we have Ages Past, where I am the DM, and I have, of course, 5 players with me, 2 of which you can see right here. Check us out there. And, of course, HotA's Seasons 1 on Tuesday, and Season 2 eventually, once we get our replacement put in. But be sure to keep an eye on for that, because the more time you spend with us on all of them, you're going to just keep bumping up those tabletop points, which can be now used for something else, which I think Dylan's got to do.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
So, table tokens, we're still giving those out. I think it's 1 per minute or something like that. But
2 if they're
still
active
have
in the chat.
Yep. You can use them in our chat games, which are our mini games, and instead of doing so that you guys can redeem them for health potions, inspiration, and the corruption points, we're changing things up. So we have a quarterly, so 4-month top 40 table token list, and at the end of every 4 months, we're going to go through that list, and the top 40 get a special VIP badge. You can actually see what might be the VIP badge in the chat or in the panel below us. And there's other things you can do to get table tokens, since we deleted everyone. So a lot of you had quite a few, and now you got to grind back up.
Yep.
Follows will give you 200 table tokens. A subscription will give you 1,000. Hosting us will give you 100, and then a raid will also give you 100.
Perfect.
So table tokens aren't gone. We're just repurposing them to something a little better.
Yeah, should be a good change. A lot of fun. It'll be cool to have everybody start grinding at the same time, because some people came in late and we're way behind. So this will be a fun way to kind of race back to the top. You guys got 4 months, and then we'll pick out new VIPs. So you guys check out the chat. If you're watching this, go ahead and put a message in. If you're on the VIP list, it'll actually, your badges are already assigned. So congrats, thanks to everybody who has been helping support us along the way, and hopefully you guys enjoy those VIP badges.
Wait.
All right.
VIP.
Let's see. For other announcements, we're almost there, guys. I know there's a lot. Tomorrow we have AMA, so we have an Ask Me Anything. So if you guys want to join in that, everyone is welcome. Join our Discord. On the panel below is the link for that. We're going to be putting the call in there, and you guys will be able to join and talk everything about the channel. We're going to go over some more announcements, and you guys could actually meet some of the players who are applying for the Season 2 position that is open. Nice heist one. That's funny. The point.
I still have 0.
Yeah, it's at a 5-minute interval, so check in a couple minutes. I don't know.
All right.
Might be an issue. We'll double check.
All right.
Let's see. And we're going to be trying to do a sub giveaway at the end of the game tonight. So you guys want to stick around for that, and you might get a free sub if we can get it to work right. Let's see. I think that's it for channel changes. For the game changes, we got some really good feedback from the players, and we went back to the drawing board for some game adjustments, and these guys have opened up a lot of things. So they're actually able to go a different direction with their character progression. So these guys might be getting into this later, but they can multi-class and change some stuff. Before it was kind of set in stone, and we had it kind of set up where only specific years made changes to the world. So we actually we're changing that. So these guys are going to have a much more immersive and customizable game. So it should be a lot of fun. All right, let's get into the recap. What happened last week on episode 44, Connor?
Yeah. So episode 44, we had we're in the middle of combat, as a matter of fact, in a dwarven church to Carvalia.
Carvalia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The red-eyed goddess of the dwarves. And we were in a bit of a tight spot because the zombies just kept on coming, and there were just a lot of enemies that kept on spawning. However, luckily, our NPC started to use her cleric abilities much more effectively,
Thanks, Connor.
a number of the low-level enemies and clearing the way for our wizard and our bard and our fighter to get inside with the big bad and just cut them to pieces. And having done that, we were rewarded with Chiefess Mudjaw with a Carvalia stone, a red stone that is dedicated to Carvalia, and that was taken up by our fighter, Kurtz. After that, we did a little more travel and ended up back in the void with the stone that contains the soul of the priestess Alundra. And it was there that we learned what the sister stones actually do. Aside from the red Carvalia stone, Finley is also attuned to a green...
Who knew?
Damn it. What's that sister's name? Salvadine. A green Salvadine stone. And we found out that when activated and with a little bit of luck, Finley can get a free haste spell, and Kurtz pretty much can rage if he gets a lucky roll.
Oh my god, the Rager.
Yep. And so that's something certainly to look forward to. And having talked to Alundra tried asking her some other questions, didn't get much for our time, but we were sent on our way to year 7 to see what it may hold for us.
Awesome. All right, so
Connor.
did everybody level up to 7?
That's the question I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Do we roll for hit points? Because I don't think I didn't upgrade my health yet.
You can either roll or you can take the average.
Okay, all right.
Either
Just
one
wanted
you
to make
want.
sure it was one of the two. Yeah.
I am terrible at leveling up hit points. I always take the average.
Fair enough.
You have a D12 barbarian roll.
All right,
Two.
so I guess really quickly we can find out, so everybody can keep track with you guys. And also, if you check on the D&D Beyond overlay, you guys can see their character sheets. D&D Beyond is not exact for how we play, so some things are kind of not 100%, but it'll get you guys at least in the ballpark, so you guys can see some of their items and abilities and stuff like that. Transitioning from 6 to 7, what did you guys go ahead and take?
As a bard, I got an 4th level spells. That's about the biggest. I mean, it's awesome because I could trade out a spell for an old spell and get a new spell. So it's kind of a 2-spell jump, but nothing really. And just got a 4th level, which is pretty great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Same thing, 4th level. Love them 4th levels. I can finally start to shine with some of them conjure elementals and fabricates.
Perfect.
Oh, so much fun with the fabricate.
We'll have to make some tokens for the stuff too. I didn't do that, but we'll definitely figure it out for tonight, and then moving forward, we'll make sure we get that. Okay. What about Kurtz?
Well, when we started this journey, Sean, we thought that Kurtz was just a murderous psychopath.
Well, he was.
He was and is.
Sure.
And is to this day, but he's also a doctor. So I thought it's only right that Kurtz took a level in Cleric and became a Tempest Cleric.
Shit, what?
Now,
Pretty great.
I'm a doctor now, guys.
Wait, what?
Dr. Gladskin.
Oh, shit. Wait. So you got that... Oh, fuck. So you got some good shit as Tempest at level 1.
He hangs out with a cleric for 5 minutes. A dwarven cleric chick, and now he just bounces into cleric.
So this is one of the game changes that we have implemented.
Are
Before, they
you-
were locked into what they built before. So now we have
Pretty
someone
awesome.
venturing into multi-classing, which is
I like
Are
amazing.
you a human variant? I can't remember if you're...
I am a variant.
Oh, darn.
It's heavy armor master.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, darn. So you can't get the thing. Oh, well. Maybe you'll get it at your next level increase.
So we got some potential crazy character arc shifts for Kurtz, which is amazing and why we play this game. So it should be a lot of fun to see which direction he goes, and we will be watching your career with interest there.
And that does have a little bit to do with in-game, out-of-game, the tablets, correct?
Yes. Tablets and the stone as well.
Awesome. Yeah, so these guys are finally starting to learn and discover and dive into their backstory tie-ins, which they were assigned so long ago when we began the campaign. Now they're progressing into the meat and potatoes of the campaign, and they're going to start fleshing that stuff out. And hopefully we get some cursed items here coming soon. So be sticking around for that. All right, what about Miss Urgra?
So Urgra is a monster slayer ranger from the Xanathars, and at level 7, she gets this cool thing called Superior Defense. So as a bonus action, she's able to declare something her prey. So now whenever one of those things makes her do a saving throw or tries to grapple her, she gets to add a d6 to any saving throw or escape grapple, which is pretty nice.
Awesome.
Good for boss fights.
Awesome.
You'd think, but at level 20 didn't do me too much good.
Yeah, well, you couldn't get close.
Nope.
Yeah, who did get close? Finley? Was it? It was you and me.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole
Yeah.
fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rin and Urgra
Yeah.
were hiding on the rooftops and.
Hey, time stream's changing. It never happened.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get to have a do-over for that one for sure. All right, so you guys finished up your transition to the Void and are progressing to year 7. So you guys are obviously heading to Kandari proper, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
All right, was there anywhere you guys were wanting to go specifically, or just back to King's Grove?
Yeah, I think King's
Yeah.
Grove is the right way. We just always
King's Grove
manifest
makes the
in
most
King's
Yeah,
Grove,
we
sense.
don't
never really know if it's a big visual thing when we suddenly appear. So
Sure.
Also,
Okay.
like 2 points cannot exist in the same space. So like if we like poof into someone,
Don't just make them explode.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be bad. We want to be out away from civilization
Sure.
when we do that.
All right, so as you guys are leaving the void once again, you can hear a prayer, a slight blessing in Alundra's voice happening. And she's just wishing you guys good fortune and that the will of the goddesses manifest for you guys. And you can hear her very faintly as the last things you hear leaving the void. It's going to be something different for each one of you, but it's going to be like for Finley, you're going to be hearing, and you won't hear the end of the sentence. It kind of fades away as you leave. Finley, yours is going to be about making wise decisions and being careful of every little choice that you make, because there's going to be some kind of, and then gone. Kurtz, you're going to hear her speaking about how proud she is of you and how she's looking forward to a bright future that you have, and hopefully one day you two can become, and it fades away. Rin, you're gonna hear Rin, Rin, Rin.
The
and
end.
that's it.
That's it. We didn't get a miscommunication. That has just been Kurtz.
As it fades away to nothing. And Urgra, you're going to hear something along the lines of, don't let your past and the things you learned when you were raised affect who you become, and it's going to fade away. As you guys start to physically manifest back into Kings Grove, just northeast, outside of Candoria proper, and as you are starting to come back into your material bodies, a large lightning strike is going to pound, and it's just going to shake everything around. There is a violent storm that is going on outside. The clouds above you are gray and dark black, rolling across. You can see these clouds just colliding with each other as loud thunder just booms constantly, just, you know, with each of these lightning strikes that just illuminates the sky. You're not quite sure what time of day it is because there is hardly any sunlight coming. But there is all the flashes of lightning that's coming across. You can see a bunch of tarps strung out across the walls, and a lot of the buildings outside have, like some kind of like leathery kind of material kind of stretched across, and you can see they're all kind of flapping in the wind. There's a lot of rain pouring down, and it's kind of coming down at a slant because of the storm that's coming in. It's kind of swirling everything around, and you can see all these tarps, these leather tarps just kind of flapping. It seems like people are putting them over the thatching of their buildings because of the storms going on. And it seems like this has been happening for a little bit. You guys are in the middle of this massive storm. So as you guys are materializing, the storm's happening. What would you like to do?
My bad, guys.
What did you do? What are you saying you're bad?
No. Since I joke, Tempest Player, Storm.
No, I got it, but I don't know. No,
Yeah,
what do you mean? You created a storm. That's a new one, Kurt Glaskin. Okay, well.
I mean, it's pretty literal for bringing the thunder.
Okay, all right. All right, I'll bite on that.
Thunder.
It's glamour, Sean.
Oh, okay.
It's glamour.
Oh, Jesus. All right, we should probably get inside.
Yeah, right. That'd be great. Can we do that? Can we just start running towards
I mean,
Candoria?
just be a little careful. I know the chemical shop is going to have a bit of an explosion. Has that happened yet, or are we? I don't want us to run right into that if that's going to be a thing.
Give me a history check as we start off with the first roll of the night.
As I start
Okay.
running and I hear explosions, so I will stop
Don't run
running.
into the fire.
Yeah, same.
21.
All right, so you know what happens within the first day of this week that you guys are here. It probably hasn't happened yet from your best recollection, but it is going to be something that happens, and you know it kind of affects the buildings all around it, and it became a big hubbub. So it might be something that is preventable if you can figure out what the heck that was.
Why did the building explode? Really?
an apprentice muddles up something and gets into trouble. I mean, if we can get there in time, we can prevent it, but we have to be rather quick.
Okay, so I was running, and then you made me stop running, so I'm gonna start running again.
I put Finley on my back and we start running.
Whoa, okay, well, all right.
A
There's
little
that.
halfling backpack upon the orc as he's running towards. All right, so there.
I would conjure a steel umbrella to cover myself, just going. Oh, not steel. I'm going to conjure a very heavy wood umbrella or something like that. Just some cover. Just some cover. Rubber, very thick rubber.
Lightning-proof umbrella.
I mean, it's raining.
It's standard for any adventuring gear.
Meanwhile, I'm just walking around like a mobile lightning bolt. Like
all right.
So
as you guys are making your way towards the exterior wall, has been built up a little bit since the last year that you guys were here. You can see some of the rooftops for where the guard stations are scattered around from when you guys were there for later years. The pillars of those have kind of been erected, but none of them are covered yet. There aren't any visible guards or anything on it. Maybe because it's a storm. Maybe it's because the city doesn't have them yet. I'm not quite sure yet. But as you're making your way closer to the walls and you make your way right inside Candoria proper, you can see there's not anybody outside. They all seem to be probably hunkered up in buildings because of the weather that's going on outside. So as you make your way in through the arches, you can see the stone that's been laid up, and it's definitely a little bit stronger than it was before. It's a loud thunder booms across, and the light streaks across the sky, lighting it up, and you can kind of see everything. All the torches that are normally scattered throughout all of the pathways and along the wall, all of them have been snuffed out from all the rain. So there is some light. It's just maybe some morning time or afternoon. Some light is coming through the dark clouds, but they are kind of holding back any of the luminous from the sun as you guys are making your way in. Where would you guys like to head?
Rand, where is this chemical shop?
It's the one you know. It's the one with the flask building. Remember where you've got your chalk? That place. Yes.
Yeah, let's
Alfred's?
go.
Yes.
It's Alfred's.
Alfred's. All right, so
One Stop Alchemy Shop. That's it. There you go. Finish the song.
All right, so as you guys make your way towards the alchemy shop, as you enter the door, you're going to hear a little ditty.
Yes!
It's still there.
It is
stayed!
still there.
I'm so happy.
All
If
right.
nothing else from the rest of this campaign. Okay, I'm good.
That's gonna
That's all I cared about.
that's gonna stop Kurtz in his tracks. Be like, what?
And
Don't worry about it. It's a jingle.
And you guys don't have vision. Fantastic. Let me fix that.
God, I'm blind.
Yeah. By the way, Sean, do we get money for this year, and then we just are gonna run with it? Because as of now, I don't think any of us have money.
I have 150 gold.
I mean, mine still has carried over from the last sheet, so I guess
I have
know.
120.
All
Whatever you wanna
right.
do.
It says you guys have vision, but maybe it is the bot that is not on them.
Oh, bot. Why?
Do you guys
bot?
have?
Why?
Do you guys have vision on
No.
your bench?
No.
I see,
We have it on the Twitch. No, it's not on Twitch either.
No, you're right, Kurtz Klaskin. That is kind of weird. Now I just got so giddy hearing the jingle there, but no, you're right. Why? And I open the door and close it again. And open the door and close it again. It's Alfred. It's Alfred's
That Ow.
alchemy shop. Wait, why is that there? I thought that was. I'll look around at the rest of the group. No one else? No, that's picking up on that at all.
Okay, it's good. I got it.
Oh, it's good.
Yep,
okay,
I can
great.
see now.
Okay,
Yep.
no,
Oh,
no.
lovely. Perfect.
If everyone else is cool with it, I'm cool with it too. Okay, great. Let's just walk in then. Okay.
All right, let me refresh
No
the page.
one's-
Sorry, guys. There's
no
always
one's
something I
questioning.
forget.
No one's questioning the jingle still there. Okay, well then I'll just walk in.
Well, I mean,
Well-
Finley, you and I know, but I'm not going to say it.
And I mean, you seem to know the words before we got here.
But why is
It's a
it
catchy
still,
jingle.
Well, why is it still here?
What do you mean, why is it still here? Oh. Good point. I don't know. Do you understand,
thought-
Finley?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I thought every time we came back, everything kind of the world had a reset button on any kind of hijinks that we put into the world.
Very true. Yeah. No, so it seems more permanent now. Okay, but I suggest that we be very careful then, Kurtz. No killing freely.
You know what it is, probably, to be quite honest with you? It's probably because that jingle was so fucking incredible and majestic, like, just the rifts of time could not deplete it. Like, that's seemingly makes the most sense.
As a doctor, I agree.
There you go.
Oh god.
All right, so Alfred's, here we go.
All right, so you guys make your way inside the alchemy shop, and as you come in, you don't see Alfred. There is another male who's over in the back corner, human, and he seems like in his adolescent, late teen years, maybe. And you can see he's got this whole slew of potion bottles all around him, and set up are these different colored like dispensers that look like they have some kind of colored fluid inside of them. They're all up there, and he's he's kind of panicking. He's moving around, and he's pulling out a book and flipping through pages, and that's not it, and slams it and pulls up another one. Come in. Sorry, I'm a little busy. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, could you put those down for a moment? We just need to talk to you.
Yes. Hello, my name is Porter. You guys
Does anything look like it's about to explode?
Are any like beakers, Bunsen burners,
Is anything like
bubbling and fizzing?
Sure. Give me a perception check if you're wanting to look around, or you can use your passive.
Can I just walk over there and stare at the chemicals?
God, our grower shit.
Wow.
Kurtz, yeah, what's your passive perception?
17.
Since you're not doing an extra. I forgot you're the all-seeing eye. All right.
Oh no, hold on. It's wait, that's never mind.
I think
was
it is.
looking at my level. I was looking at my level 20. She was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's 20 now."
Yeah,
No,
don't. It's not the level 20 sheet.
Yeah, it's 17.
All right, so you're going to see suspended from the roof is going to be 8 of these dispensers. 3 of them are blue, 3 of them are red, and 2 are yellow. And they have some numbers written on them, kind of on this orb. So you can see them kind of coming down. It's like this ball with a little pore spout on them, and they have this this number written on them, Kurtz. Rin and Ergra, those are pretty terrible numbers. So yeah, you saw what I first described.
Fuck all.
Hey,
I don't know.
Porter, do you have any towels or something we can dry ourselves with?
I
Is
just
that
use
really-
prestidigitation to do that.
Is that really the issue at the moment, Ergra?
I don't believe so. Are you guys here for business, pleasure, shopping, or questions? Or
Yes.
Shopping, yes.
Okay. I'm still getting the hang of everything. I haven't been here very long, but I will try to do my best, of course, as he has this kind of like cheesy customer service smile on his face as he's kind of like very unsure of himself.
You said this was a young human?
Yes.
Young human. Okay. Continue.
Can I do this?
Tech good and evil.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the like special one. I think it's the one where it also it's the
Alignment.
Oh, consecrated land and all that stuff.
it's the yeah.
All right,
Like-
so yeah, he seems to have a good heart. He's very flustered, so he's kind of hard to peg, but he seems like a good guy and doesn't really intend anything wrong for you guys. And I give you alignment with that one as well,
Yes. Yes.
right? He seems very lawful as well.
Okay.
So where is Alfred?
He is out of town running some errands. He had something he was working on with some higher revenant. Kind of dispatched him. He was kind of voluntold to do it and was reluctant, but he had to leave me here in charge. So, welcome to Alfred's.
Porter, and I say this in the kindest way I can. Do you know what you're doing here?
Yes, of course I do. As he has this increasing customer service smile, just kind of.
I believe him.
Nothing can possibly go wrong as he's looking back at all these different empty potion bottles and these things that are hanging up from the ceiling. Oh, he's
Right
lying.
into it.
He's
Yeah,
lying.
right into it.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, you're like, Porter, do you always lie to your customers? Is that what you want Alfred to know?
He'll kind of look around. Obviously, there's no one else in the shop. It's a very small shop, but he's kind of looking around. To be honest with you, I am in over my head, and I am afraid of making a terrible mistake, but he's given me a very important responsibility of making some alchemist potions for him, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't know much about potion making. But they probably do. And I'm going to go look for something interesting.
Okay.
I mean,
It's
Finley,
like-
you did make shenana bombs before, didn't
Yeah.
you?
I did. I did. That's the thing. I did do that. And speaking of which, and I'm gonna walk over to whatever he was fizzy bubbling over there in the corner and see if it reminisces anything about when we made Shenana bombs in the BAMF headquarters from once before. If it's like, oh yeah, that's that thing. That, you know.
I'll try to help Finley. I mean, I'm pretty savvy. I think I can suss things out.
Okay, so we'll start with Finley. Give me an Arcana check as you're kind of looking over everything, trying to assess if it's magical, if it's shenana bombs, as you're trying to see if you have any clue of what's going on, since you have a little bit of mixology in your background. All right, so
this is ringing any bells here, guys.
yeah. So what you did before was all microbrewery mixing. This seems to be definitely in the chemical or Arcana.
Right.
And
the only reason I was doing that check is one because it reminisced of the Shenana bombs making with the different cylinders and stuff.
Sure.
And then Urgra dropping the Shenana bombs. So
as far as the process, it might be very similar, but yeah, you're not going to have any kind of insight to this particular process.
I got to be honest with you, I don't have a fucking clue what he's making over here, and I will slowly back away from the table.
Well, Finley, I was trying to offer some assistance. Maybe I could take a look. I thought I was giving you advantage, but I can try.
Well, actually, with you, take a gander into your manifesto and see if anything in there looks like it is applicable.
Well, I don't know if... Oh, well, hopefully, if anything looks like it. I mean... oh, yes, the potions page. Do I see colors? Lots of colors?
Yes, you do. You will actually see... I'll transition you guys over.
Oh, boy. Transition. Whoa. What happened here?
Little mini
Oh,
game.
wow, whoa. Hold on, I need to zoom out.
Yeah.
It's a big map, yeah. I don't think it needed to be that big, but...
It's good, though. Jesus Christ.
All right, so you're going to see...
Dude, this is cool.
You're going to see
cool.
3 containers of blue, 3 of red, and 2 of yellow, and they're going to have 125, 125, and 13 written on them. And you can confer to your manifesto. You had done some research that you had found in the library. It was actually... It's something you wrote down because you were unsure of what this was, but it was for alchemist arcanic potion making, and you hadn't really ever heard of this before, and it was kind of a hard to find book that was just buried in the back of the library. So you wrote it down because it seemed like something that may come up in the future.
Oh, looky there. So is he not mixing anything yet, right? He's just kind of looking at things. There's no like pre-accidental mixtures. He's already started, right?
He hasn't started at all. He's kind of flipping through different books.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Alfred said there was some kind of instructions or something to help, but I've looked through every book that we have in here, and I don't know if he put it somewhere else or if he took it with him, but...
Have you checked under his mattress?
He doesn't...
Why don't you go look?
You heard her.
Give me a persuasion
Yeah,
with
I heard her.
disadvantage, since you don't really know this guy.
Can I intimidate him?
I mean, you sure can, if that's what you want to do.
I have much better intimidation. I'm intimidating this guy. I've never used intimidation. 18.
All right, so we will take away the disadvantage, and I'll let you make...
That is disadvantage.
What? No, we're gonna
18.
we're taking the disadvantage away for the.
Assistance by Kurtz.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're doing intimidation instead of persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I thought you were trying to do a check. Okay. So he's gonna look around the four of you, kind of be like, he doesn't live here in the shop. I can't just leave the shop unattended.
Sure you can.
Yeah, we know Alfred. We've been in here multiple times. We bought cooling gel and fire beetle paste a couple times. No, we'll be all
We
right
made
in
the
here.
jingle. We made the jingle.
That's us too. That is correct.
Oh, I've heard about you four then.
Yeah. Don't you recognize his voice?
Yes, we already delivered a
I
box
mean,
of
I don't
your,
want
I'll
any
walk over to
problems
the
from you
door.
guys.
I'll walk over to the door and I'll sing with it. It's Alfred's. It's out. See, it's Rin. You were on backup. Right. It's Alfred's. Okay. All right.
Yes,
Just
I mean, I can't remember the rest of it. Yes, Alfred.
The one shop alchemy stop.
Yeah. See.
It's just-
Oh, you don't remember the words here, and I'll let the door swing open and play the whole jingle. There. See. Yeah.
I hear that song all day. I starting to hate it because it's just the only thing I hear is people come in all the time.
Boy, then you're gonna love us.
I don't actually have access to where he lives. In fact, I don't even know where he lives. I always just meet him here at the shop.
Does he have like an office?
Oh well, everything is here in the shop that I know of.
Does he have like a desk?
Yeah, tell you what, why don't you gather all the things that you can find as far as books, papers, all that stuff, and bring it out here so we can help you look through it.
Right. Team effort here.
Do you guys know of any, since you know him personally, is this something he's told you guys about before?
Yeah. I mean, what are you trying to make here? Let's start with that. What did he have you making?
Okay, so he'll kind of run down the task he's been given by Alfred.
Alright.
He was told that he has to make some potions before his master gets back. Obviously, he has no idea how to make them correctly. And he will point to 3 health potions, which he's willing to give you guys if you are able to help him, as well as a mystery magic item. So I need somebody to roll a percentile die for me, and this will determine whether it be from F, G, or H.
Ooh, who wants to do it?
I am a doctor.
Yep. Go ahead, Kurtz.
Hey!
85! That's
All
a
right.
good thingy.
For the
85.
highest order.
C's get doctorates.
That will be off of table 8, or G, excuse me.
Sweet.
Okay.
That's rares.
Nice.
I mean, it's
Still got-
a good
still
it's a
got
good
your-
table.
Your gloves, right, Finley?
Yeah, just to let you know, I didn't actually attune to those yet. I know they were on my hands, but I kind of took them off because I didn't know what the hell they were for.
Oh, they're tune based. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go with the first option, Staff of Healing.
Shit.
Oh
I am a
no!
doctor.
Cleric.
Thank
is the
God
only-
that we have a cleric.
Bard can do it. Bard can do it too.
Oh, Bard can do it too. Oh, that's right. We got a Bard.
All right,
That's
so
a pretty
he
nice
is willing
feeling
to
here.
give you guys 3 health potions with scale to the level. So you guys have the tier 2 health potions, and then also the Staff of Healing.
Oh man, we cannot fuck this up.
I know
Okay.
exactly. I'm just thinking that I can't fuck it up now.
Oh gosh, let me take a drink here. All right.
All right, so there are 10 empty potion vials, which have to all be filled. So
Oh my
each
God.
container that you guys see suspended from the rooftop has different concentrations, which are indicated by the number that's on the front.
Okay.
So they each have 8 charges before they're emptied, so you can dispense
Okay.
from each one 8 times. And you have to win this scenario, to get the reward, you guys need to make all 10 potions, alchemy potions, successfully. So Porter knows that he needs to make 1 blue, 1 red, 1 yellow,
God.
I'm writing it down, guys.
2
Okay,
purple,
thank God. You write it down then.
Uh-huh.
2 green,
Mhm.
2 orange,
Mhm.
and 1 clear.
What? That's not a color.
It's a lack of color.
It's a lack of color. But he doesn't know what concentrations they need to be. That was on the paper. He can't find anywhere, and he's looked everywhere immensely. But But Rin, you can confer
Yes.
to your manifesto to help out. So as long as you guys can make stable
Shit.
of each of those required ones, you guys will get a win in this scenario. So he is totally willing to let you guys come in and make them, or have him do it, or whatever. But he's really unsure of what he's doing. So
Oh,
Just so I understand the rules correctly, blue has 8, red has 8, and yellow has 4.
No. So we can use any of the. So blue has 3. Each one of those individual things can be used 8 times.
yes,
And that's the true for every single one of the individual things. But we have to have enough left over to make the recipe for 10 of these potions.
and you need
It's
to
a math-
have
it's a math problem.
1
It's a
blue,
math
1
problem.
red, 1 yellow, 2 purple, 2 green, 2 orange, and 1 clear. If you guys are
Yep.
able to make all of those stable, it will be a success. And so, Rin, you can share or just, or be the deciding factor. You should have different concentrations inside your
Yes.
manifesto.
What do you have, AJ? Just start telling us.
So
Start with
God,
blue.
it's horrible. No, because you see, it's all right. So just for some things, do not attempt to make a potion on this list. They're unstable and bad things happen.
I'm unstable, and bad things happen when
So
people
when
are around me
crafting
too.
a stable potion, I have all the colors. So like if it was red, for instance, there are 3 concentration possibilities: R40, R42, and R45.
Okay.
What?
So.
And it says for primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, they need a total concentration higher to maintain stability, and secondary colors need a total balance of 8. No
Okay.
more, no less.
Mix, balance of 8. That's. I assume it's going by sum. Okay. That's fine.
And that's basically. And then it says concentration. Black and clear must contain equal parts of all 3 primaries.
Okay.
Less concentration appears to be black, while slightly higher yields clear.
Concentration. So that means just more parts to the whole, or.
Yes.
Okay.
While this is going on, I'm going to turn to Finley and be like, Finley,
Yes,
why do the
Kurt's
numbers
Classic.
just repeat? There's nothing different about these vials aside from the number on them. I don't
God, this
understand.
is hard. So
Okay.
hard.
All right, so that's a good question there, Kurt Glaskin. So 125, 125, and 13. So for clarification's sake of the rules here, gentlemen and lady, if we pour 1 out of, let's say, blue 5, that's a dose of 5, and that
That'll be
1
fine.
has 8 charges, so now it goes down to 7 for that 1.
Yep.
But okay.
So AJ, why don't you read out for the primaries, because red had 3 isotopes that are stable. So give me the 3 reds again.
R40,
42, 42,
R42, and R45.
and that goes for blue and for yellow, yes?
I bet they're different.
Nope, they're different.
Okay, yellow,
Give me
okay.
blue.
This might be really hard. If you
Blue.
guys don't want to do it or give up, it's
No,
fine.
no,
We'll
fuck
just
that.
Explode.
Fuck that!
This staff of healing is fucking huge, man. So
And I'm in organic chemistry. I should be able to do this.
All right,
Oh,
fair enough.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
If Kayla was here, she'd be happy too. Yeah.
All right. So for the blue,
Yep.
that is B36,
Mm-hmm.
B40,
Yep.
and B42. God
Okay.
bless you for being, able to do this.
No worries. Okay, go ahead. Yellow.
For yellow,
Mhm.
okay, yellow is Y10,
Yep.
Y11,
Uh-huh.
and Y15.
15. Okay, and you said the mixes have to equal a balance of 8.
For
to be
8,
stable.
yes, to be for only secondaries, but for primaries, there has to be
One of the
total
three
concentration
constants.
higher to maintain. Yeah,
so for example, to make a
that's why they're
purple-
like high. That's why they're like 40s and 50s and 40s and 40s. Sorry.
right. So to make a purple, it has to be red, blue, and yellow. Is that what
No.
we're saying? Or just red
Nope,
and blue?
That's not how primary.
Well, all right. So for purple, it has to be a red, a blue, and it has to equal 8. But it's
Yes.
any combination of those two to equal 8. So it could be
Yes.
4 and 4 or 6 and 2 or something, but it has to be 8.
Well, the thing is, it would have to either be 4 2s or one of everything for the. because there's only so many things that we can do.
Or you could do like
exactly.
a 1, 1, and
Sorry.
a 2. Or
I'm going on the
4
brain
ones.
tank. I almost
Yeah.
want to take off my headphones. You guys are going to distract me.
All right, but do you want the secondary ones?
Secondary, I mean, they're all 8, right? Or does orange
No,
and purple...
So like they have to have a balance of 8. So obviously,
Okay.
you know.
But they have different...
they
Okay,
have
tell
different
me
numbers.
for each. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So for orange,
Yep,
there are 2 concentration possibilities:
sure.
R3 and Y5, because they
Okay.
total to 8,
Yep.
or R5, Y3.
Yeah,
Makes
what I
sense.
was just saying. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then
Go
for
ahead.
green,
Mhm.
it's going to be B3, Y5, B5, Y3, obviously.
Interchangeable, okay? Is
Yep.
purple different?
Purple is exactly the same. B3, R5,
Okay,
or B5, R3.
easy enough. Okay.
That's the important part, because it's not 4 and 4 or 6 and 2. It's 5 and 3, 3 and 5.
And then there is black and clear as well.
I imagine for clear, I'm
Yes.
gonna use whatever I have left over.
It's whatever's
and it'll
left
start
over,
with
man.
Black, and then eventually, hopefully, if the concentrations stay the same, they should end up being clear
Well-
eventually.
Well, yeah, because for crafting black, there are 3 concentrations, and
Okay,
so
go
it's
ahead.
it's all either it's blue, red, and yellow, all the primaries, and it's either
Yep.
111, 333, 444.
And that's for black.
That's for black.
1x3. And you said 111, 333, or 444, or 2.
111,
It has-
333, 444. So blue
Yeah.
1, red 1, yellow 1, blue 3, red 3, yellow 3.
Yeah, it has to be 3 because yellow has no 2. Okay, so
You know what? I'm really glad you guys are smart.
okay.
Is
and
Kurt
so-
saying this or Dylan saying this?
Both. I don't have any idea what's going on.
And then
So
for
what is-
clear,
Yeah, does clear give us anything other than?
For the clear,
Yep.
there are 3 possibilities. This
Oh,
is
good.
so the black, red, and yellow. It's all primary, of course. So it's
Yep.
5, 6, and 7.
And that's for clear,
That is for clear.
and that's just the primaries.
Correct. Still blue, red,
Okay.
and yellow. Blue,
That's
red, and
easy
yellow.
enough. Okay. Here
but
we go.
did it say red 5, blue 6, or that it's not clear which
They're
one is
in,
clear?
well, no, they're all in equal amounts for the clear.
Correct. So,
Oh, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7.
Let's
Got
start off
it.
with the sums. 40 plus 16 plus 8 equals 6.
so to just kind of explain it, say you needed a concentration of 3 blue.
We got it.
You
We
do
got
one
it.
squirt
We
of
got
one.
it.
I know, but viewers might be lost too.
Oh,
One squirt of
We have
blue
viewers,
one
you know.
and 1 squirt of blue 2, and blue 1 would go down to 7 left in it, and so would blue 2. Does that make sense? So you can use each one of these 8 times, and then they are empty. And he doesn't know what concentrations or how much for each
Check
one,
this.
but as long as he has 1 blue,
So those
1 red,
those
1
8
yellow.
tubes have 8 charges.
Yes.
Those 8 guys
I-
up there.
I'm gonna try to find a locked drawer on a desk that looks important.
Okay.
Okay.
I find one?
Your passive is not going to see one, but you can
I'll-
go ahead
I'll
and
roll
roll
for it.
so you can get over.
Because they're all doing this smart stuff, and Kurt's is just over here twiddling his thumbs,
Sure.
thinking.
God.
18.
All right, so you get a really good lay of the land as they're all huddled around trying to help this guy as you go through. It doesn't seem like there's any locked drawers at all, actually.
All right, I'm gonna start looking around for hidden places or a logical place where I'm looking for this fucking recipe. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you scour this place trying to find something, he can kind of, while they're kind of going over numbers and stuff, he'll show you the books that he has that has any kind of reference. There is nothing inside this shop
Perfect.
that will further help. But you're kind of piecing together, Kurtz, that whatever Rin has in his manifesto probably is the exact thing that they were looking for. It's really a good thing that he happened to have copied that stuff before.
Yes, I'm a genius.
Hey, so Urgra, are you trying to do like the primaries first and then do the other colors there, or
Yep,
what's your thoughts there on that?
Well, so Finley, what she's doing right now with me, as we're trying to figure it out, is that we know that the concentration of 5, there's 8 refills. That's a total of 40 in terms of how much can be pulled out of it, and similarly for the rest. But the yellow is the one that's going to have only 8 and
It's a limiting factor.
24. Yeah. So that will be the one that we will have to be careful with.
So there's only 32 yellows that you can even play around with, right? Until there's a total.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Did you want us to stay for this? As I look at he and Kurtz and I, do you two feel like you have this under wraps, or I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do.
We have it. If you wanted to go out,
I really feel like, if nothing else, I really feel like, as team players here, you put the brains in the brain categories and do the things. So if nothing else, I'm gonna, as Urgra's like still writing, Urgra, you got this. I have total faith in you. We really need that stuff. And Rin, you
Potions
have
ain't bad either.
one of the biggest brains, right, in all of Candoria. You are the 2 best people to do this are on the case, and I will inspire both of them.
okay.
Just in
God
case it
help
helps
us.
for anything later.
All right, so Staff of Healing, just as you guys are crunching numbers, we'll kind of read that off.
I know
in case
how
anyone's
good it
curious.
is.
Requires attunement by a bard, cleric, or druid. Has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells from it, using your spell save DC and spellcasting ability modifier. We got Cure Wounds, 1 charge per spell up to 4th. Lesser Restoration, 2 charges. Or Mass Cure Wounds, 5 charges. Normally, the staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn per PHB, but this is a minor Staff of Healing, and it is not going to regain charges.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh god. Now I have to figure out how we. Okay, I have my equations. Now I just need to figure out how I use the freaking vials to make sure I have enough evens / odds.
It's simple. You just pull on it like this.
Just
or-
milk
You
petite.
remember, you always use the maximum first.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I have the. I think. Okay. This I'll have to just talk through. So, starting off with the red, the blue, and the yellow. We need 1 of each. We're gonna
Right,
need,
1 potion each. Yeah.
Yep. So we're starting off with red 64, B 64, yellow 32. So we're gonna minus. We're gonna do R40, B 36, and Y 10. So R40, red 5 is gone. B 36, we will say 7 5s and 1 1 is gone. Gosh, I have to write down more shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think you're doing it the wrong way, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, because there's 3 variations of those concentration reds and stuff like that.
I used the lowest one.
No, I know, but we might actually be using the middle reds kind of thing.
I'm gonna turn to Finley and be like, Finley, if this
You're
goes
gonna
to shit,
see. You're
do
gonna
we
see
wanna,
the buffer. You're gonna see the buffer thing going on.
If this goes to
Well, that's
shit, do
the
we
thing.
want to just take the things?
That's still on the table, Kurtz. But I really want to see if our team can do this here. This is
Yeah,
a really
but
good team building
if-
activity.
If they don't, which they will do, but if they don't, like, do we want to just?
I have some plans just in case this falls through the fucking
Okay,
floor. Yeah.
so Connor, if we add at least the black and the clear together, because we know that they're going to have to be paired up that way, right?
There is no. What do you mean black? That we don't need a black.
Oh, we don't need a black potion?
No.
Oh, I thought we did. Sorry.
No, yeah, your book says that there's a way to make black, but it's not one of the required.
Okay, sorry. What was the requirements? It's 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 blue.
2 purple, 2 green, 2
purple.
orange.
Times
So
Okay.
1 of
plus
each
Y1.
solid, primary, 2
And
of
2 of
each
each
of the
secondary.
mixed, and then 1 clear.
I
Okay.
really do think I got it.
Oh, and 1 clear. Oh,
Yeah.
it was just 1 clear. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Shit.
I don't know how I'm supposed to relay this message to you, Sean, about what my answer is. Other than just like talking it out like I was before.
We can talk it out, or you can send it in Discord, or I think
I'm
talking
not
it out
typing
probably-
this shit out.
Sure, yeah, we can.
hold the picture up to the
I
camera.
have that. I do that enough in
So,
class. I'm
we
not
can-
typing this shit out.
No, you're fine. We can do it verbal. That's fine.
All right, do it, Connor.
So
I'll
you
check
can
your math.
either
Just do it.
you guys
All
can
right.
just work it out, as long as you want and not
Yeah.
technically mix it. But as soon as you say, I pour this, then it's used up. But if you just want to just say it.
Urgra has suddenly attained the ability to write and read. For this one.
No, you say it orally, and Rin is writing it down.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm double checking.
Sure, she has
Yeah.
perfect mental cognition. Okay, so again, starting with R64. I'm using first letters for colors. R64, B64, Y32. Red potion is going to take R40. I'm going to use all 8 of the R5. So that's
Okay.
gone.
Yeah.
For the blue potion, I'm going to use 7 of B5 and 1 of B1 to make 36. For the one yellow potion, I'm going to use 3 Y3s and 1 Y1. So that's that. So then now my total sum remaining is R24, B28, and Y22. Next session, we're going to do 2 purples. I'm going to use 10 of both B and R, so it'll be interchangeable, 3 blue, 5 red, and then switch it 5. Then I'll do the inverse, so it's just 10 of each. Now we have 2 purple. So our sum total is now R14, B18, Y22. Next, I'll do 2 green. For green, I'm going to do 3 yellow twice, and then 5 blue twice. That'll give us 2 green. So now we have R14, B8, Y16. Next, I'm going to do 2 orange, and this time I'm going to do 10 of both yellow and red. So 3 and 5, 5 and 3, the inverse. That leaves me with 6 red, 8 blue, and yellow 8. So we can take the 6 from each and make 1 clear potion.
6 from each?
That's the math I got.
Well, yeah. Wait.
There,
Is it
so I
65?
end up with 6 red, B8, and Y8.
I see. So a remainder of 2
In
the
B and yellow.
in the yellow, and then the
There's bound to be more than one solution to
right.
this.
Yeah,
there
exactly.
is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
that should work though. I think what you just
And
did.
considering that we have plenty of 1s, 3s, and 2s, as long as we keep a 1, 1 in the yellow to make it an even number at the end, we'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ernst, does this look like Erdra? And I'm going to show up this picture that I've been
We
drawing
can't
this whole
see it.
time.
It's
Oh,
washed
the
out from
blinding
the light.
white.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll
Put some shadow on top of it, like cover it like that.
I'll put it in
Yes.
Discord.
Do that.
Do you think I captured Erdra? She's really smarty pants in this one
She's
here.
doing a beautiful mind shit if she can't even write shit down.
Yeah. I really feel like I captured the essence.
You just
of
have
this.
a lot of fingers, and then when you run out of fingers, your arm just grows an extra arm. That corrupted arm. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I just get those little spires from my
Yeah.
arms, the scales. They just do, okay, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as I subtract, they just disappear. I'm a walking abacus.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
All right. That's my. I can check it one more time, but I think we've spent enough time on this problem.
I definitely.
Works.
I
Pretty
looked
good.
at it.
That's pretty
It
good.
should work. It should work.
All right, so run through one more time what it is, and while
Okay.
he's going through it, AJ, you keep track of how many's left in each one, just to make sure it doesn't
God.
go over.
Okay.
And if it doesn't go over and what you say works, we'll call it as a success.
Okay. It's a good problem, but god damn it, it's a lot of steps. All right.
Yeah, it is.
So
Start with the
R64, B64, Y32. I'm going to use all 8 of R5s to get R40 to take care of the first potion of red.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use 7 of the B5s plus 1 B1 to get B36, taking care of the blue potion.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use Y10, and to get that, I'm using 3 of the Y3s and 1 of the Y1s.
Okay.
Do you need time to write more down, AJ? Are you okay?
You're good so far, I think.
Okay.
Because I'm just doing subtractions right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take care of the vials. I'll take care of the sums. So then we are going to make 2 purple. We're going to take 10 from R and from B. So mark off 2 R Oh, yeah.
It was inverse.
So it's gonna be marked off. You're gonna mark. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, okay. I was playing with 5 still. So in that case, it's going to have to be. Let's go ahead and do 2 B1s and 3 B2s for blue. And then for. Oh no, we have a blue. We have a blue 5 left. Sorry, they're in different order than I wrote down. So get rid of the last B5, and then get rid of a B2 and a B1. That'll add up.
I'm tracking.
8.
Yep.
And then get rid of one more B2 because it needs to add up to 5.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah, 2, 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2, 2, and 1. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, please tell me we're doing this right.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Good. We're the same. We're the same brainwave. Go ahead.
Yep. And then for the red, go ahead and let's do 3 of the 2s and then 4 of the 1s for the red. Actually, no. Make it 4 of the 2s and 2 of the 1s for red.
For the
'Cause we wanna
R5?
keep-
Okay.
Right, to get the 10. To get the 10.
Yeah. So it's 8 by 2 and then 2 by 1s, if that makes sense. And that gets us our 2 purples. And then green, we're gonna use let's do 2 of the Y3s.
Uh-huh.
And then we need blue 5, and so we're out of 5, so we're gonna have to do.
Well, because then you do a 3 and a 1, 1, right?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
So mark those off,
Yep. So yeah, that's 5 yellow, 5. Yeah.
and then I think we're on
Yep. 5 yellow,
orange.
3. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So-
That's the green. Yeah.
So for orange, it's gonna be
Consistency's a 5 and 3.
yeah, 5 and 3 for each. So we're gonna mark off 10 total from those 2.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be. I mean, you can do that yourself.
Yeah. The remaining 3 and the 1 to make 10. Yep.
We make sure we have
9 and 1 is 10. Yep.
Yep. So we should have 6 red, B8, and then actually Y6. I did a math wrong, but it still works out because we have 6.
Checks out.
And
Yeah, checks out on my side.
yay!
And
Unless
yeah, I
anything
think right.
violated
Yeah.
on-
And,
Yeah,
no. Yeah. And then of course
Yeah.
the clear afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, we just needed to have make even numbers with all our remainders,
5
which
6s
I
or 7s, and you could have done 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
Well,
Awesome.
my math checks out, and that's what really matters. Holy shit, guys.
Oh my God! This apprentice. No wonder why the thing exploded.
Yes. All right.
He
so
didn't even have a book.
No, I know that guy would have been just screwed.
Yeah, he was definitely hurting. All right, so it looks like you guys are able to make all 10 of the potions, and they are going to be stable thanks to Rin's manifesto recipe.
Once they get towards the end, I'm gonna hide behind Kurtz a little bit, just kind of slowly sneak behind, just to make sure.
Okay.
Did you do it? Are we all right? Or are we gonna blow up? Should we run?
No.
think they
We should
did
be
it.
fine. It would have already blown up at this point. In the middle of mixing Finley, it would have blown up.
Holy shit!
Could have warned us.
Erdra, Rin, you did it.
But mostly Urgra. She was very, very keen-minded.
Luckily, Ren was there to check my work and actually, write it down.
And read it back to you. That was the main. I was reading it back.
Absolutely amazing. I don't know how to thank you
he's
guys,
back.
except this. I can give you these.
I have a couple ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense.
Well, here's 3 greater healing potions that do 44 plus 4, and then
Woo!
also a minor staff of healing. So you guys can divvy
God.
those out.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And whoever has that, make sure you keep track of the 10 charges and all the goodies that come with that.
Finley? Do we head it to
I-
Finley?
I think it's gonna be like twice his height, but yeah,
Wait, does it require attunement?
I'm pretty sure it has to.
Then yeah, then it'll shrink to his size then.
Can
You
it
know.
not? Maybe like, or, yeah,
We could
super
rule
tall.
a cool it and have it stay the same size. That'd be funny.
I mean, Finley could always
I'll
just
walk.
say, "I'm not down to shrinking the wood." He's a grower.
I like the big wood. That's
The
right.
Big wood.
Actually,
Finley
what we'll
has
do,
no small wood.
what we'll do is once it's attuned, you can actually just pick the size, and it can range from wand size to full quarter staff size. So you can
Alright.
just declare what it is, and that's what it'll stay.
Like it, really cool. Depending on the situation, depends on
Well,
how big.
oh,
the wood
great.
is.
At,
That
at
makes the
attunement,
most sense.
it doesn't change size. You add attunement
Oh.
declare, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Good,
and then
good.
it's
I
stuck
wasn't
on the
like one of the things when Finley gets happy, the staff just gets a little bit.
size.
Or if I lie at Pinocchio's.
And
Oh.
I'll let you pick girth as well. It'll go from like dime size
Lord.
to
Oh, for Lordy.
Oh my god,
2
a
inches
dime
in diameter.
size like freaking stick. Oh,
To chode. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'll think on that for what does it take? 20 minutes or an hour to attune to something?
An hour.
basically.
Yeah, all right. I'll think on that. Well, I mean, in the meantime, I mean, yeah, this is Erdiger and Rid. You did such a good job. And I'll take, which is great because I have a quarterstaff that literally does nothing. So this staff, would it double as a quarterstaff if I actually hit someone with it?
I
It'd
think
be
it's a +1 magic
staff?
weapon. At least, I think.
look it up.
I haven't looked it up in a while.
You know,
The key
just
is to look it
just as we're talking about it, I look down at these gloves that I'm holding. These just kind of randomly appeared. I don't know if it's just a gift from the goddesses or something, or a Lundra, but I just don't really feel like I need them. And I'm holding up the gloves of climbing and swimming. I mean,
And what do they do?
well, if I'm not mistaken, I think we did at a game for a second. We did go back to do the thing, and I swam up the thing to see that it was still locked,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you did.
I mean, it helped me swim up the current and everything, but I mean, to be quite honest, I mean, why the hell am I swimming in any place other than climbing nothing here? So I have plenty of ways to get around. I don't need to swim or climb through it, so I don't really feel like I need these.
You don't necessarily need them either. I can just change my form.
So I look over at Ergra and Kurtz. I mean,
You walks on walls.
I mean, yeah, I'll take them in case, I don't know, my boots fail. I can grab onto something instead. And plus, I also am.
or Kurtz if he wants to climb things. Kurtz,
Yeah,
do you like to
fine.
climb? Or
I mean,
pretty
Kurtz
sure-
might have the biggest struggle, considering that I can just teleport into any location. Finley can ride atop someone's back if need be. Probably Kurtz's back.
That's true.
Kurtz Glaskin.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll take them if no one else wants them.
Ah, yeah, sure, by all
Go
means.
for it.
How about you and Ergra fight to the death, and whoever lives can have the gloves?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I start chiming in the music after Rin does, yeah. I'm just kidding. Don't really fight to the death. I'm just joking. But seriously, though, someone should at least draw blood.
Well,
And
I
then-
mean, yeah, who's ever bleeding, you got that staff of healing you could use.
the first charge
That's
to see who gets
insane.
gloves. All right.
Right.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I will take the staff and I will hand the gloves off to whoever wants them.
Kurtz.
Well, I must say, you are quite fortunate we came by before you suddenly had a mishap in your alchemy table.
Guys, I owe you a great. I mean, if you guys need anything, please come see me. And if I know Alfred wouldn't approve of this, but I'll try to give you some kind of discount if I can.
I was thinking the same thing, and I believe Finley was in look to replace some of his lost items he seemed to have previously. The ladies took them from you.
Oh, I don't know if he's necessarily going to have anything like that in this shop. But I
Well,
mean,
They stole your special stuff.
well, I mean, they stole my
It's the
fuzzies,
chalk.
but they
Chalk.
also stole my
They stole
chalk
your
too.
chalk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Did-
there was also those things here before, and I'm going to look around real quick. Do I see any of those lanterns?
Yes. What you did I give that to you guys as a
Yep,
handout?
we have it. Year
we have
6,
it.
day
Year
1.
6.
Yeah, the lantern stars are 15 gold.
Thank you.
And
I
just so I get some ice chalk
reorganized
back.
all of the handouts, so I'm relearning.
If I
Yeah.
can, if
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
we have the
here.
alchemy jug.
Yeah, did we ever go back for that or not?
No, he
We
did.
picked it up.
Yeah, he gave it to us after we successfully delivered, and yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have that somewhere.
All right,
right.
here we
Yeah.
go.
I mean, while we're here, Porcher. I mean, if you don't mind, I was really hoping to pertain some ice chalk and maybe some of those lantern stars there. If I, let's say, if I got like 4 stars and maybe like 2 things of ice chalk, that's like 90 gold pieces. Maybe give a little bit of a deal on that.
For the discount, I'll roll a 1d20, and that's the percent off you're gonna be able to get.
Okay, cool. Just a straight up D20.
Yep.
Hey,
That's not bad.
And
Mhm.
actually, what we'll do is you can add your charisma modifier as well, Finley.
Okay, so that'd be another
oh,
4. So
that makes the math
19.
so much harder. God damn it.
19. Yeah, there you go.
90%.
So, I mean, that's all I really thought I
It'd
would
be-
need. I'll look around the group. Does
Each of
anyone else
you-
need
if you're-
anything?
Each of you want to buy something, you're gonna have to make your own discount roll.
Okay.
I'll just ask him if you ever get a hold of some enchanted armor, whether it be medium or light, preferably studded leather or breastplate. Just keep it on stock, and we'll buy it off you.
Absolutely, I'll keep my eye out, but most of the stuff that Alfred acquires is not necessarily adventuring gear. It'd be more of the alchemical items, but I'll definitely keep my eye out. I appreciate everything you guys did. He's gonna be so proud of me.
So you're not going to tell him that you had help, and so you'll be put in the situation again when you have no idea what you're doing.
No. I can tell you guys helped for sure, but I mean that I was able to do it without the.
Destruction of private property?
Well, I don't know if it would have been that bad.
It would have actually.
Well, it is very unstable. Yes, these mixtures are very unstable. There's still some left in them. Please don't mix them.
And you'll see his face just kind of go flush white, like, oh.
There's only two left. Two blue left. He can't actually do anything with them.
You say that now, Urgra.
So perhaps I should just, as he takes a cork and just kind of shoves it into these, like, we'll make sure we don't accidentally mix anything else unstable.
Maybe you shouldn't just mix anything until Alfred gets back.
I concur.
All right.
So who's taking the greater healing potions?
I already have 3.
Wow.
Graders? Shit. I'll take one.
I mean, I'll hold on to one, yes, if you don't mind.
Greater healing. Yep. And Finley, why don't you take the last one?
You got it.
Anybody else purchasing anything?
I'm good for now, but I'll let you know if I need anything. I'll come back. I know where you are. They're very easy to find shop.
Herber's saving her money for armor.
So that's 15.
What?
Because I need to go up to breastplate. I would have been able to buy it if we got gold this year.
85.
I'm 280 short.
Oh, wow.
I can lose 280 short. I thought you needed 280 total.
I have 120.
Well, she technically needs 280 more, and then she's done.
I mean, we could just try and go and shop and see if someone will give us a great deal or.
We'll give you a great deal.
Well,
hold on. Let me see if there's anyone in particular dire straits right now who might be more willing to be amicable to discounts.
Well, before we start shopping around, how about we figure out where we're staying, what's going on, why the Alfred Jingle is still there.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I think probably what happened is that since after we killed the horsemen, suddenly the years have become solidified. Now change has become so much more permanent by our effects on the timeline. Probably beforehand we were just very faintly there, but now that we've made such a dire change, our influence is stronger and actually permanent.
So Finley's jingle didn't break time?
No, I think it's when the horseman finally was vanquished, we had enough... and in a sense, essence or power to now actually make more permanent change to the time.
I like it. It's slowly dwindling away.
But yes, by weakening the forces that have prevented us from trying to alter.
I like it. All right.
I turn to the shopkeep, be like, "We're done with you now." By the way,
we're in his shop, Kurt.
Third person.
Too much brain power.
Urgus is gonna take a nap.
Well, hey, actually, I do have a real quick question. When we ran in here, was thunder and lightning and raining? Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's quite nasty outside.
Porter, how long has this storm been here for? We just got into town. Has this storm been here for a while, or is this just a today kind of thing?
Yeah, it's very strange. It almost seems to have some kind of magical nature to it, doesn't it? It began a couple weeks ago, and it just slowly built and built and built, and it hasn't receded. There was maybe one day with some sunlight break, but it's been just a constant thing, and everyone has been kind of panicking and putting up some kind of protectants over their building to keep the rain out.
And the Revenant haven't made any declaration as to its cause?
I believe the DRC is looking into it. That might be something you could inquire about. I have been so busy trying to maintain the shop and figure out this problem. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
All right. Thank you. I'll kind of gesture everyone to come over a little bit closer. So, there's more that I have written down in my manifesto. I don't know if you want me to say it out loud with him within earshot.
Especially
Right.
since apparently
He can
things
go
are
back to
actually-
busy work if you guys want to.
No, right. I mean, I was actually about to say, one thing that hasn't seemed to change too much and is the Red Dragon Inn. We could always just go there. It seems to be a stomping grounds for us there. Perhaps we could just pull up a point and, look through the manifesto there. It's not a bad idea at all.
Right. I suppose it's not too far of a walk.
Okay.
Go.
Look around the group. All right, let's go.
Oh, are you planning to shop or just go to the Red Dragon Inn?
We might find something that could give you a discount for your thing if in this book. I think there's some answers here.
Oh, all right, let's go.
All right, so you guys can head over to the Red Dragon Inn. I don't really have anything prepared, so we can just theater of mind it, and I'll
Yeah.
city map.
Easily sitting down, finding a table.
Sure.
Finley, are you getting drinks?
Yeah, sure. I guess so. Have the smallest person carry 4 pints. Yeah, absolutely. Here I go.
Oh, don't get me a pint. Just get me a glass of red, please.
What?
Look at Red. No, Red.
Red
now your
wine.
name's Red. Yeah.
Red wine.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, I got it. All right, here we go. And I'll go and come back.
All right. So the RDI is actually going to be quite full of patrons. It seems like this is a pretty common gathering place with the weather being outside. Normally there is all the festival stuff that's all hung up. This year it seems like none of it was even put up at all because
about that.
all the storms and stuff, it seemed like it was before the festival stuff happened. So this is the first year you guys have seen that during this time frame where there isn't all that stuff there. You guys, experienced this storm that was, all across the whole country back the first go around. Whether it's on your farm or while you're doing your own questing or doing your bard shit. This storm is from a familiar thing with you guys, and it was something that kind of lingered for a very long time. Maybe like a whole month total. This storm happened. Rin, you would know that at the later section of the year, there was very violent lightning strikes that actually touched down all around Candoria proper and did some damage, lit some trees on fire, stuff like that. So the first portion of the week, it was just storming, but the latter part is when you knew that there was actual touchdowns near the capital.
Yes, it's just going to get worse. Well, at the moment, I don't think we can do anything about the storm yet. But, Finley, did you need reimbursement for your drinks, or did you handle them?
All taken care of. Not a problem.
Oh,
I took a gold off of my thing. I don't know
Sure.
how much it costs.
Well, considering what I have here written in the book, there is going to be some instances with the Bane dealing with a revolt right now. Now, I know last time the Dwarven Breastplate worked very well for you, Ergra, when you put it on, so they are obviously fine craftsmen. Perhaps they might have a better either chance of giving you something, or you might acquire one from some unsettling individuals. But also, the Aarakocra and the lizard folk are at odds, and there's a tension going on. It's escalating at this time. I don't know with what, but if you could probably resolve that problem, they might also be willing to trade if they have one, if they have any among them. I think the lizard folk were fairly nice traders right? They were the ones who glided us down.
Yeah, they
right?
ran the gliding mounts transportation, so it was kind of another way of getting around the continent if the teleportation pads were not in a good location.
I wonder if the lizard folk are mad at the Aarakocra because they're stepping in on their flying business.
Well, I don't think Aarakocra can fly anyone.
Oh, ground boy.
That actually seems to be a viable option. Once Ergra throws that out, that might be retention. Since you guys figured that out on your own, I'll go ahead and give that to you. Yeah, that seems a very logical.
Yeah.
Moving in on their turf.
Well, indeed. But
Their air turf.
the last thing is the Shroud are having to deal with a magical fungus that is crippling their warriors in a swamp.
And
I don't necessarily think that'll give you a breastplate, but it is something to think about.
And you know that was a very big problem that actually caused a lot of issues for the Tigers Rin. That's why you annotated it. Is one of those things that it caught, like, the longer it went on, it caused more and more issues. So that would be something probably of a higher priority. Not necessarily the top priority, but it is a.
Yeah, but considering that, with a bit of the knowledge that I know, for instance, do I know if any of these reach ahead to the point of no return, sort of thing? Like, do I know, like, for instance, the war happens between the Airfolk and the Lizard Folk in 3 days if nothing is done, or the Bane, if not being able to turn off the assault, they will fall in the next 3 days and overrun or something. Like, do I know any of that?
So for priority, DRC or Tigers would probably be the higher up. The Bane and the Aircock would be probably later.
Okay, all right. So at least we should probably either do the Shroud or go to the DRC. What do you think? I'm guessing we can at least talk to the DRC on our way, since I believe they are in charge of the teleportation circles to the Shroud, or can we just use it without going to the DRC?
We walk right by them. So, yeah.
Because I can't remember. Well, because they had a teleportation circle for that one town.
Where we fought Conquest.
The vampire girl. What's her name?
Vanna?
Vanna. Yes, because I believe in order to reach Vanna, we had to use the DRC's circle, as opposed to the one in the center court, which we used to travel to one of the Shroud's cities and the crossroads for Finley's halfling home.
Yeah, I say we start by the DRC, get what intel we can, see if they have anything for us, and if it's not completely urgent, we go to the Shroud, because honestly, we've spent very little time there, and I wouldn't mind seeing if they have more of those green stones.
I second that too. I was actually thinking, in terms of diversing our efforts between different places. I do feel kind of like the Shroud has come up in a couple of conversations we've had through some of our travels, and I think we've gone there all of maybe one time. I kind of feel like we're neglecting the cat folk, the kitties, if you will.
And you guys only went to the lion area, if I remember right. There was all.
And
the
for
Finley,
for Finley shenanigan to neglect the
pussy.
Thank you, Kurtz. Yep. It's just bad manners. So yeah, I mean, I'd be all for it.
Dylan's so proud of himself for the joke. Timing is everything, folks.
So yeah.
That was a good one.
I'll second that opinion.
Okay. All right. So you guys can start heading towards the DRC. We're going to go on our first break, and when we come back, we'll see what all that entails. We really appreciate everybody being here with us, and if you guys are watching this later, hopefully you guys are. Let us know in the comments in the YouTube if all the changes in the channel isn't going right. I'll be looking up for that episode. That'd be good to know. But we'll be back in a few minutes.
Sweet.
Hey.
The dice are telling me it's a 20. We're sticking with it. Okay, just go. I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna belt this shit. I'm just gonna go.
Yes, this is my daughter Melody.
Ah!
Oh.
You shall find justice upon your soul. Turn it into a. Let's go with a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And I'll let it just go ahead and sit there and start dissolving the place up.
Yeah, we're on our phones.
No, we're paying attention. Yeah, we're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
I'll just sort of run my finger through the scar that goes across my head. Indeed. Grab it by the head, start slamming the skull into the stone wall next to me until the skull just shatters. Bend the fucking knee, peasants.
I'm gonna burn a lucky point.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's meant to be.
Tell Caldivar, if you can, please, sir, that Kurtz Glaskin is going...
Come up to Ren and say, speaking of teamwork, do you have any offensive spells at all?
Right? He's got, really scruffy, nasty beard. He kind of kicks his foot. Like, ow! Down! And he just starts going off on this rift. Martha will turn to the crowd and he'll go, "Are you not entertained?" Hail, brave adventurer!
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Ah, salutations. I am Rin Enoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets, my manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the horseman's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurtz Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the horsemen. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need, a sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
All right, we are back. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody.
What up?
Hey.
All right, so you guys were leaving the RDI and heading towards the DRC. All right, so as you guys are making your way across town, the storm is brewing across. You can see as you leave, the sign from the Red Dragon Inn. It looks like it's broken on one of the hinges, so it's kind of just like flapping around, but nobody's wanting to go out there and fix it. You see maybe one or a very small handful of people kind of like dashing across, from one building to another. It looks like all the carts have been kind of closed up and stuff, all the vendors and stuff like that. It seems like everybody's kind of closed up shop this year because of the storm that's going on outside. You can see most of the curtains are drawn in everyone's houses. Something that you would notice is smoke coming up from all the different buildings from the chimneys. Seems like everybody's kind of inside trying to stay dry, trying to stay warm. So you're going to see, little plumes of smoke coming up from all these different buildings. And eventually you guys make your way towards the DRC. And go ahead and take it away.
We will walk in so we're not in the rain.
Sure, absolutely.
Start with that.
Start with that.
Do we see Olga around anywhere?
Yeah, she is up ahead, and she has there's this little table that's been set up, and it's got some paperwork on it, and it's got kind of this map on it, and there's also a chest that she has at her feet, and she's kind of hastily going through all of it. And as you guys walk in, she will greet you. Welcome back to the DRC.
Do you know who we are?
Well, I'm glad that you remember us. Definitely putting one more into the tally of yes, our impact is permanent. We were just wondering, does the DRC happen to know what is going on with this storm, this magical disaster? Phenomenon.
It is something that we are currently studying. It does definitely seem to have some kind of arcanic properties to it, and it, from what we have gathered, it's some kind of ancient arcanic ties. We're not quite sure. The history's kind of blotchy from back then, but we discovered some information that kind of links it to that. We still don't have many answers, but it seems to have some kind of magical ties in it. And we've had some of our experts out there and trying to detect whatever they could, and the storm seems to have arcanic resonance in the clouds, and as the lightning strikes, it seems to have some kind of arcanic resonance as well, and we are trying to see if we can tap into this, actually.
Tap into it?
Yes, the resonance that is coming off of the lightning strikes.
How do you plan on tapping into that?
We have been gathering different materials from other places, and there were some old crystal and structures that, or like crystals that we had that seemed to be adapting and reacting to any kind of resonant arcanic resonance, and so we actually have experiments that we're going to be working on with it.
When are you planning on experimenting?
We're actually getting ready to head out right now.
Where? Not inside Candoria proper, surely. That seems a little dangerous.
Are you guys just here for information, or are you willing to help us out?
That depends.
Why don't you give us some more information on what our help would entail?
Absolutely. As she kind of cracks open the chest, and you guys can see just a shit ton of copper, silver, and some gold pieces inside of it. It's a smaller chest, but she'll crack it open, and this is payment that we're offering for anybody who comes help with our experiments. It is definitely experimental, but we think that these resonant crystals that we are using, we can in the future used to attract all the monsters that have been like you guys know that monster attacks have been getting more and more frequent over the years, and it's been causing a lot of problems. We are hoping that we can use this to lure monsters away from populated areas into areas that are in a clearing that we can dispatch of them more effectively with, saving people's lives.
Yes, I heard about this noble cause that you are attempting to do, but if you were going to lure them, wouldn't you want to lure them outside of the... I mean, if this works so successfully, you might draw in unexpectedly some nearby creature.
Yes, we're not doing it here at the DRC.
Oh, good. Right, yes.
We built the plans here, and we're getting ready to head out. Anybody who we hired to bring along with us can help with the experiment, and they are at this moment trying to draw in the lightning strike to strike these crystals, and hopefully this resonance will be an attractant to the monsters that have accumulated in this massive field. And she'll point to the map that she has on the table that's kind of has some paperweights on the corners to kind of to lay it out, and in the center of it, give me a second.
I'm feeling this one,
There we go.
boys.
Or not.
Didn't know.
All right, so you're gonna see this big rocky area that's kind of, it's very, very large. There's nothing of interest except in the center. There is one tower set up in the center, and kind of like hand drawn onto it. You can see a couple pile of crystals that they've put around the tower, and she will explain that the plan is for, if they can get these resonance crystals to react as they predict, we can lure in the nearby monsters to this structure, and the plan is to set up a different arraignment of ballistas and trebuchets to deal with the oncoming attack, and if anything goes wrong, we can teleport out of there, and there's no civilization out there that would get hurt from it. But we want to see if we can make this work, we can hopefully implement this measure in the future.
You keep saying monsters, but do you have some idea of what you're expecting in this area?
Close by of where we chose this tower on purpose, because there are these large yellow beetles, these reptilian, like kind of like Komodo dragons, she'll kind of describe them, and then some other smaller creatures, but the big ones are the big problem that attack some nearby villages, and they've kind of all just kind of accumulated and scattered around this forest. So this is kind of a central area, kind of just outside of the forest line. So they think this would be the perfect location to test this out.
Right. I mean, I'm sure you've given this a great deal of consideration. Do either of you disagree? I feel this could be, since they need to do it now, we should probably help at this point.
How long is this going to take?
Well, they are already setting everything up. I was getting ready to go out there just to kind of supervise and check in on the situation. I haven't heard back if they actually have got the crystals activated, but we'll teleport out there right to the tower and activate the crystals and try to take on the monsters. But we have a failsafe. We can get back to the DRC instantly if it gets overrun.
How much gold is in that chest, if I may ask?
That's always a deciding factor, isn't it?
Doesn't hurt.
There is that much.
90, 210, 270, 360.
Ooh. Is that how we split it?
You would, Rin. You would.
I would. Hey, just be thankful that I got you the big bank right there.
You did. You did good.
Yeah. I mean, we are kind of hurting for funds at the moment.
Yeah. Which is so sad, because Finley had one extra D4 and you rolled 4 ones, or 3 ones.
Well, fuck me. My bad. I didn't know. Sorry.
I rolled 3 ones as well. That's
Yeah, blame Murdra.
Curse to the worst.
I did.
All right.
That should be substantially enough, don't you all agree?
We're anticipating a very large swarm of monsters. This is why we have allocated much of our current finances for payment for anyone willing to help us with this.
Let me ask you here, Olga, a quick question here. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time that you had some new recruits, some candidates here that were allocating themselves to the DRC. Have you had some... I remember one in particular, his name was Muss. He was a big brawler kind of fellow there. Any of those candidates still around? Are they more proficient here in the DRC, or have you lost some along the way?
There
Rest
may
in
be
peace,
one or two of them still around. I would have to check their files, but they are, lack of a better word, expendable.
Oh,
wow. Okay. Well, hearing that, I at first I was in agreement here with you, Kurtz, in terms of perhaps maybe not worth the time, but if some of our compatriots from before are actually still out in the field there, I feel bad leaving them in the hands of one who thinks they're expendable. How far away is this place that we're
teleporting,
boofing in and out to?
It is going to be... Let's take a look at the world map here.
I look at Kurtz. I mean, if it's a quick little shimmy sham...
It's a quick little bit of murder. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's my second favorite book I read when I was little. You know, quick little bit of murder. Yeah, great. By Kay Gladskin here, which is really odd.
It was all about crows.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Ow. Okay.
All right. It's gonna be around this.
Never put it together when it said Kay Gladskin on it, but there, that's all coming together now.
Okay.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, then yes, that's a good spot. It certainly shouldn't cause harm to anyone.
I mean, I'm
a little bit of murder. I'm going to write that down. It's actually
it's just a little bit of. It's a little bit of morning murder to get our blood pumping, and then we can go help the Shroud.
Get ourselves allocated to the year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're about to go to a swamp.
Sorry, I'm seriously so
that
hungry.
was.
And then, to be quite honest here, in terms of funds, it wouldn't be so bad that if we go out there... She didn't say that there was going to be necessarily any monsters at all. She just said coin for helping. So we could go out, help, nothing happens. We get some free coin out of it. I mean, I'm looking at Olga here for this. I mean, is that constituting helping? Is just making sure the experiment runs smoothly here and these crystals get charged with lightning? Or what
My guess
constitutes helping?
is... Well, yes, to make sure in case there's a disaster, helping aid if anyone needs it, but my also suspicion is going to lead around if someone activates it and the nearby monsters that they are experimenting on to try and lure actually come in too much force and too much mass, could potentially overrun or kill people. I think that's their bigger concern.
They want us to be the slow people so they can run away and we'll be the last ones through.
I assumed it's to either hold off the force and slay them, maybe. That might be more like
Okay, so listen. Okay, so, worst case scenario here, we go out, we do the thing, we come back, nothing happens, and we make a little bit of coin out of it. If we're going to go to the Shroud in the Swamp, we're a little low on provisions as is. It might not be bad to restock up before we head out to do anything. So, I mean, yeah, a little bit of murder. I'm okay with this. I like the title.
By the way, since I've noticed this consistency, do I still have my gift that was given to me by Elderbaron? Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Do I still have it? Is it in my bag of holding?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm pretty happy now. I've got a paper mache one too, but hey, whatever.
Sure.
I'm
all right. So, no time like the present here. Let's get a kick on there, I guess. Or what do the kids say? Let's get a move.
Move your ass.
Okay. Okay.
All
right.
damn.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Urgra seems a little pissed.
Hostile.
So you said you needed to do some topping off on stuff first?
No, this is after we get money to spend before we go to the swamp.
Right, especially for Urgra. I have enough, but I don't want to pull the party away till after everyone's good to go.
Okay.
All right, lead the way. Teleports.
All right. All right. So should be gathering up her stuff, and you guys will be heading out. Let me. There's gonna be a little splaining to do.
Holy shit!
Little splaining.
Holy boy! Holy boy!
All right. So when you guys get there, some DRC people will kind of run you through how the incursion will work if everything goes according to plan, of course. So I'll kind of walk you through it, and welcome to a hex map.
Oh boy,
this is new.
It is new.
Boy.
All right, so you guys are going to.
Where are we at on there?
Right on the tower. So your characters.
Oh, we're not in there yet. Though.
Yeah.
We'll eventually, but yeah.
So this is where they're setting up, and the crystals they've embedded into the ground. So you can see there's some DRC grunts out there, kind of digging the holes as they're kind of lodging these crystals into play.
Do I see wuss out there?
You do not.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I'm looking out for him.
Sure.
Oh, his name is Muss. I named him Wuss.
Sure.
But then he earned the name Muss, so I should call him by his proper name.
You really should. Maybe you might see him if you called him the right name.
He earned his letter flipping back the right way. So.
But the rest of the name flipped too, so it's no. Okay. All right. All right. So you can see them setting up these resonance crystals, and they're hoping to lure in the monsters to bait them around. So did you guys that? Okay. So the abandoned scouting tower, which you guys come there, you can see that there are. Okay, so instead of trying to like paint it as narrative, I'm just going to tell you guys mechanically how this will work. It'll be easier. All right, so you guys have options between trebuchets and ballistas. So you can each man one of them, and you're going to be the main one firing. So you each get one, and you'll have enough DRC people to assist you in it, but you're going to be the primary one tending to whichever weapon you choose. So you can pick either trebuchet or ballista. And they have different strengths and weaknesses. All right, so she has the kind of battle map that she has with it, and so she'll kind of use that as reference to give you guys this aerial view, but you guys are obviously going to be on the tower looking out. So the trebuchets are going to have range between the yellow and teal rings, which I'm going to zoom out so people can see what we're dealing with here.
Quick question. In the time that I inspired Urgra and Rin when they were doing their chemical mad scientists, have we had enough time for a short rest? That's my only question.
Yes, they're all setting up. You guys are going to have, like this isn't happening in 1 second. So, I mean, you can definitely get in the short rest if you need it.
I would like to do that, yes.
Sure, absolutely.
I will play my Balalalika while I watch everyone struggle and move things around.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so the trebuchets are going to work a range of 7 to 14 hex. So it's going to be the circle between the yellow and the teal. Attacking with the trebuchets, you guys are going to have a -4.
Ew.
The damage...
Strength or...
What's that?
Just is that like to a straight D20 or like against
D20s.
us?
Yep.
All right.
But the damage will be 5 AoE. All targets in a 7 hex group, so it's 1 center with 6 surrounding.
Shoot.
So it's gonna.
That's
zone.
what you mean. Oh.
So if you hit, it'll do 5 damage to anything in those current.
The
hex.
flower, yeah.
Right. So you'll ping on the map declaring which one you're aiming for. You'll make the roll. Because of the range and the delay, it gets the -4 for the accuracy.
Yeah.
And so will it be like a saving throw they have to beat then?
They have an AC.
Okay.
And it's going to be, set.
So can we hit some but not all of them then?
Maybe.
Well, we'll see. We don't know what the waves are going to look like.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, and then for the ballista, it's going to be anywhere in the yellow circle. So it's shorter range. But because it's not a hurl thing, it's something projected at high speed. The accuracy is much better. They get a +4 to your attack roll. The damage is going to be 2 damage, and it's going to be all targets in a straight line. So wherever you shoot it, it'll go out straight hex and hit. It potentially could hit anything in that range, but then the fall off will stop with the yellow. Does that make sense?
Okay.
They are saying they have spotted large, medium, and small monsters. So there's 3 different sizes that they're anticipating that if this works, will get drawn in there.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And where's the circle to get the fuck out?
Yeah, where's that one?
It's right
Where's
in the center
where's
of the
eject
teleportation
button?
pad.
Okay.
So yeah,
Where's the eject button?
they're all prepared, and they're preparing you guys. Like, obviously, if we can kill them all, that's great.
Well,
But if they're overrunning the tower, we need to get out of there.
yeah.
Out of sheer curiosity, too, DM, these crystals that they're embedding into the ground, do they look familiar to us at all? We've run into crystals a couple times in the past.
The trolls.
Was one
Yep, that was one.
in particular.
To power up the machine.
You have not seen these before. These particular ones.
Okay.
New crystals.
New
All
crystals.
right.
Oh, health bar.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so the tower has its structural integrity. So you guys are going to be able, if they make it to the tower, they're going to be attacking it. So you guys can kind of see when you guys need to get out of there. All right, so they're going to ask you which you guys would rather utilize. Each of you can make a choice. Trebuchet
What's the
or
ballista do?
Ballista is 1 line up to yellow.
Up to yellow, okay.
And it's a +4, and it'll do 2 damage to anything in a straight line if it hits. But it can potentially hit everything in a straight line.
I look
So
around
actually-
at my comrades and I'm like, am I going to be able to physically maneuver one of these fucking things here? I didn't know I was going to be shooting stuff.
The
from a
DRC
big-
has Membles to help you. They're going
Oh,
to be
you
directed
just-
by you,
You
Finley.
just yell at them, and they do what you say.
Okay, fantastic. All right, that makes a lot more sense then. Okay,
Just
I'm
make
good
sure when
with
you're
that.
standing atop your siege weaponry, you don't suddenly stand in where the missiles will fire.
All right, I'm going to go specifically look for Mus now. I just want to see if he's here.
He's not. I'm sorry.
God damn it!
I'm sorry.
He listened to me so well before. I just, trying to
All right.
buddy up again.
I'm leaning towards a catapult. What about the rest of you?
I like the trebuchet as well.
Okay.
Should we do 2 and 2 or?
Could go all in on trebuchets.
Because the thing is, if you have the flower that, even though you can't hit inside the circle, the radius will extend to inside the circle.
For the
And when we
for
pick-
the
when we pick a
trebuchets, yeah, if something gets past the yellow line, then trebuchets will not be able to target them.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
only in between, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, like,
because
so, like,
it's flinging them very far, so you
Two-
can make
two
the
and
appropriate
two.
adjustments.
Yeah.
In
So
the outer
if
ring.
we do we have this if we sit here and I have a line weapon, can I shoot shit over here or not so much?
as long as it's in the yellow circle.
Within the yellow, it'll be. in
He's
range.
meaning like since he's technically firing across the tower's top, if people are in the way,
Yeah.
he's like, get out of the way.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about that. We're gonna.
Yeah,
Like, do they kind of go
Alright.
like a circle? All right.
I'll take
I
I'll
mean,
take
2
the
and
list
2
then.
sounds good.
Yeah, I'll
All right,
be
so
whatever.
two?
Okay, so who's
I'll-
on
I'll go
trebuchets? Because
for-
I have a character
I'll
sheet I'm
trebuchet.
going to give you guys.
I'll trebuchet.
Just Rin?
I'll trebuchet as well.
Oh, okay. And Kurtz. Okay.
I'm a trebuchet.
All right. Check in your 7.
Trebuchet.
Urger and
I got
I
it.
are
It's
on
in the day 2
ballistas.
folder, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I don't.
you can
have
just
a-
click the hurling boulder as your weapon attack.
Hold on. It's not loading that yet. It just has it stuck on bio info.
Okay, let me see here.
So Urger and I are on ballista duty.
Ballista. Yep.
Ballistae.
What's the plural of ballista? Ballistas?
Ballistae.
Ballistas.
Ballistae.
Ballistae?
I'm pretty sure it's ballista.
I thought it was just ballistas.
I'll look it up.
You're from like Maine or New Jersey. Okay,
Ballista. Plural.
Ballistas. Yeah, with an S.
No, I just googled it. Plural ballistae.
I have it plural noun ballistas.
I have
Roll for
Wikipedia
it to the
ballista.
death.
Well,
Sorry,
it says
guys.
ballistas,
I got a
ballistae, or
-3.
ballistae. It's either.
Oh God.
Americans wanted their S, but because it's a Latin,
Americans.
because it's a Latin word, you add E after the A to make it plural.
Americas.
Yeah, look at that. I do see now your one as well. It does say Balliste, and I see Ballistas.
Yeah. The list A is right.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what are we going off of? The Webster Dictionary or
I'm
the
going
Oxford
off
Dictionary?
I'm going off the language the ballista came from.
All right.
Well,
and
that's where did it come from?
So
Pretty
who's
sure
on
Greek
ballistas?
or Latin.
Yeah.
Ballistas,
Me.
Finley, and Urgra.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got the character sheet for the Ballista to work.
Awesome.
I do.
Oh, there it is.
Where are we looking?
It's gonna be a pop-up.
It's in year 7.
Yep, I see it.
Check under day 2. I forgot to shift the folder over.
I've got Hurl Boulder.
Herbalurden.
Does everybody want to do? Kurtz did a test. Go ahead and do a test fire. Make sure your button's working.
All right, sure. Hurl Boulder. Oh boy, look at that 8.
Giant bolts.
Perfect.
You have to say it like a Dragon Ball Z attack.
Jeez,
Do it.
-3.
No, it's
ones.
fine.
Does his
fine.
thing break?
Does it blow up?
All right.
I used
Did-
an
did-
axe to like cut the rope, but they're like.
Did a
no,
duck
we
fly in
have
and get
breaks.
stuck in the gears?
Damn it, duck. I'm a doctor, not a veterinarian.
I'm a doctor now. I left this behind me.
This is a form of life.
Okay.
I dig it. Let's do this shit.
All right. Let's go ahead and get
So
everybody
excited.
to roll initiative.
So
All
exciting.
right.
We use our own sheets.
Sure.
Okay.
We don't have tokens.
Or you can
Me.
use. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, we have
This
no
is you.
tokens. We'll just have to use our sheet.
Yay! I have advantage on initiative.
Oh, good.
Weapon of warning.
They're not popping up in the turn order. Did you guys click the? Oh, you don't have.
There's no
tokens.
tokens for us.
You
Yeah.
have to put a token in.
Poo.
There we go.
Oh, poopy.
Custom item.
Pooper.
Okay, let's do Finley. What was your number?
12.11. Repeating.
Repeating.
Okay.
You're right over the go.
I don't know why that was funny.
Oh, I thought you were having a problem breathing for a second.
Nope. Just
I was just
dying on my own.
Chortling.
All right, Urgra.
Chortling.
Urgra is 20. Dirty 20.
He would be dirty.
Kurtz.
15.
He would be 15.
And Ring.
7.
You.
It's too late.
Why
Kyle.
are you going?
Too late.
What happened? Why are they
You
still
missed your
giggling?
moment.
I missed my moment.
He
No.
would be a 7. Like that, you mean?
Oh, I'm at
I'm
25.
cracking myself up. God damn it. Sorry.
We're barely halfway through the night.
Nope, I'm good. Ready.
Amazing.
Sorry. Ugh.
Okay.
Jesus.
That was stupid.
It was, yeah.
Which is why it's great.
Let's see if my
Oh,
turn
man.
actually has something happen.
Yeah, you're gonna launch it.
Well, if there's something to shoot.
Alrighty. So
The trees.
once you guys have gotten your test shots and everybody has organized all across, we'll be going over some kind of safety briefing, whatever. And
So we all just get on our shit and nothing's coming yet. We're just like, what's this fucking button do? They work.
Also, it's
We all just
totally
will.
storm. It's a thunderstorm while this is happening.
exactly.
Yeah. They totally work. We're good. Oh, reload.
Reload.
My phone's-
Reload.
Yep.
Gotta shoot off
Oh,
screen to reload.
Shot random shit. Yeah. Well done. Well played, Sean.
Fucking boulder lands on a man's farm like
Oh.
a kilometer away.
Sorry.
All right, we got your weaponry set up, and the storm is starting to brew, getting worse and worse, and the lightning is very, very far away. But then you can see them starting to set up some of these rods that kind of implant in the ground right near the crystals. And I mean, you guys are here for a couple hours for the setup and going over everything. But eventually, once the rods are in, the lightning strikes, are starting to move in closer towards the towers, closer and closer. And eventually, it's going to strike down right on one of the crystal piles, the one that's right here. And it's going to shake the ground that you guys are in. The whole tower is going to tremble as this lightning strike just comes in and just blinding light for a moment while this deafening boom just echoes across this whole canyon. And after that first strike, you're going to hear the commotion of all the DRC members all talking about how the crystals are starting to glow, and you guys can kind of actually taste and smell like an ozone-y kind of smell. You guys ever smelled ozone before?
Yeah, a little.
Okay, so there's this ozone-y kind of smell that is starting to come from the direction of where the crystal is. And they're going to be adjusting rods. Eventually, all three piles of these crystals are going to be radiating, and they think that they are all set. And as they're starting to make the last-minute plans, you guys can see off in the distance, on the very edge of the tree line, some monsters starting to make their way. So you guys should have vision of the entire map, I believe, right?
Yep.
So some things might be out of range, but you guys can still see them as they are starting to approach.
So for gauging here, DM, from where we are in this tower, about how now I know there's obviously we don't have yellow and blue lines on the Earth,
sure,
but in terms of from their practice shots, right? Do we have a gauge about how far these boys are shooting these trebuchets out, kind of thing?
Yep. They have enough ammunition and enough time ahead of when you guys are doing your practice shots where you can kind of you judge where
gauge a distance.
Yes.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is for an actual particular reason.
For a friend?
Phoning for a friend is because once things feel like they might be intensifying and we're starting to feel like shit might get bad pretty quick, I'm going to cast Clairvoyance.
Okay.
Because it does take a little bit of time to start casting. And I'm going to start casting because it lasts for 10 minutes. And I'm going to cast this as an eye, like an eye in the sky kind of thing.
Okay.
Just to give us a little bit of help when I feel like shit's about to go sour.
Sure. So you could call out, hey, there's this one's coming up from this direction about this
just
far.
Just to see if it'll help, yep.
Absolutely.
Like the eyeball on top of the technodrome kind of thing, just looking around.
While Finley's doing that, Kurtz is going to drop to a knee with his holy symbol.
Okay.
Which is his sword. And
of course it is.
Cast Shield of Faith on Finley.
Okay. All right, so Finley, you're gonna get a +2 to AC for up to 10 minutes, which is an eternity in combat.
Holy shit!
Okay. Anybody else want to make any other preparations or?
My nipples got hard. My nipples got hard for no reason. I'm like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, I'll just do mage armor on Rin. That's it.
Okay.
Finley.
Actually,
You're using that thing that lets you see from far away, right?
Yep. Just give me a moment. I just figured I'd start popping this thing a while.
Well, before you do, remember when Olga said that the magic seems to be coming from the clouds?
Yeah.
Could you do a thing straight up and look at the clouds from above and see if you see anything?
I mean, I could cast it up pretty high. I don't know if I'm getting above the cloud line. I thought about maybe perhaps doing that before, but I could give it. I could give it a shot. The worst case scenario, I just have a really good eye view from, because I'm going to cast it at kind of its max distance here. It goes up to a mile, which is 5,284 feet.
Sure.
But I don't know if that's going to get above cloud level or not. But I'm going to give it a shot.
So true cumulus clouds are about a mile above Earth.
All right, so it's going to get right up in there.
Okay.
Okay. So give me. Are you just trying to do like? You can either do perception or arcana. Are you trying to look at weather side or magical side?
As I'm still casting it, I'm like, I mean, I really need to know what you want me to look at because I'm about to pop this thing.
What if the clouds are full of pixies or something?
Yeah, I thought maybe there's something up there that's causing the storm.
Oh,
How fucking
okay.
scary would that be, guys?
That would be fucking
Storm
terrifying.
giant.
But
Hey.
probably
Yeah,
would
right?
be good to know. So I will, and when I cast it, I will be looking to see not necessarily so much the what. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's anything up there.
So,
Okay,
to
are you
give you a
doing
little, to give you a little
perception
science
side or the arcana side?
Which one would be the one to see if there's someone actually casting this thing?
So
I guess
perception
it would
is going to be looking at the physical stuff.
the
Arcana
field
is going to be going
an
off
arcana.
of.
Yep, arcana then. Yep.
Okay, so you're going to have a visual and then an auditory. So you can either make one of them with advantage, and we'll pick. The first roll is this, the second roll is this, or you can do one perception, one arcana if you're trying to switch it. So you get 2 checks that you're going to be able to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
One for
Sure.
visual, one for auditory. So which do you want to do for both of those?
What do you guys think?
a visual.
Just straight up
Probably
visual.
just
Well, you're doing both, but do you want
Okay.
the visual to be arcana or perception, and then do you want the auditory?
Oh,
Yeah, I would say
I
do
see
the
what you're
visual as
saying.
arcana and do the auditory as perception, because if there's
Yes.
someone casting something or you'd hear people or voices, something beyond thunder, you might pick
Yep.
that up.
That
Okay.
makes sense. Let's do that.
All right, so give me one perception and one arcana.
Okay, arcana first. One, be cool.
Ooh,
Not
It's
bad.
not
Not
bad.
bad.
And then perception coming up next.
Not.
All right,
Terrible.
so the thunderous booms are going to be kind of blocking anything that for what you guys are looking for. So you're for auditory, for physically, it's going to be just a lot of the thunderous booms.
No, it's just fucking loud up there. Okay, well, this is Finley Shenanigan with your daily weather reports. It's fucking loud in the clouds, but let me switch over here quick. And I'll do the arcana one.
You're already in front of a green screen. That's amazing.
As you can see here, there's a high pressure system right above the monster lair.
So one other thing, since this, as you said, Finley's gonna have a short rest, so that's like an hour sort of thing. Rin is going to begin and cast Conjure Minor Elementals, but he's not going to release the spell until he sees enemies on the horizon, basically.
Oh, so like if they're
So he's
storming the
he's
tower.
finishing the cast. Yeah, he's finishing the cast, and then he's holding it as a concentration, and then he's going to release it when he sees enemies approach.
Okay. Yeah, and they could just be like a trigger if they are starting to overrun, just to kind of slow them down for you guys to get out.
Oh, I mean, just once they appear, he'll release it, and they appear around them because he might use them in the field if he needs to. But yeah,
Okay.
but yeah.
All right, switching to the arcana one then.
I'll tell you this: they're all going to pretty much move as a pack, so you don't have to worry about individual token or anything.
Well, yeah, you're wanting to use them on the battlefield and move them out? Yeah,
Yeah, if
thing-
need be.
No, yeah, it would be like they can slow down to allow time for you guys to get out, but it's
Okay, so this is just a siege thing. All right, just
Yeah,
just
this
then
is
no.
just a
Yeah,
siege
we'll avoid it. We'll avoid doing that.
Okay.
It's a different
yeah,
damage
we'll just-
system.
Sure,
the monsters
yeah.
have like 5 HP.
No worries.
Exactly.
No
Yeah, it's
worries.
much different
Okay.
from
We don't do that.
Sorry.
No problem.
All right, so Finley, you switch over to trying to sense Arcana with the visual, and as you're looking at these dark clouds, you guys on this tower much further down, it just this ominous gray and black swirling clouds, but your eyeball is right up inside, right by the cloud bank, and you can see just before lightning strikes, you can kind of see this. The best way to describe it would be some kind of like veins in your arm. It seems like there's some kind of arcana veins that are in this storm system, and they seem to kind of build up just before the lightning strikes.
Sorry, I'm a really slow writer. Okay. All right, so yeah, it's really loud and crazy booms going on up here, but hold on, let me focus over here to something else. Your eye on the sky. Okay, well. All right, that's really kind of fucking weird.
This just in.
This just in. Yeah.
You missed your calling, man.
Yeah. This just in. I'm picking up something. I'm not really seeing anything specific, but it is looking like it's almost like there's a pulsing up here before, like that, like right before that's happened. What just happened? Lightning strike?
All right.
Right before that thing fucking happened, it seemed like there was something crawling across the clouds, like different streams or coalescing or like veins or something. It's kind of cool, kind of creepy at the same time. There goes another one. Back to you in the tower. It's up for 10 minutes, so I'll just keep checking back in every now and again.
Amazing.
Prince Gladskin with sports.
Throw a rock. I know where that's from.
And I'm throwing a channel cheer in there because that was amazing. Good job, Finley.
Oh, hey.
I loved it.
Cool.
Okay. So you guys ready to begin the assault coming forward?
Do it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're going to see 3 creatures starting to make their way from the woodwork and moving towards the tower, and it seems they have a lust for the taste of this ozone that seems to be emanating from this, the crystals that are at the base of the tower, and they seem to be moving in. They are going to be at the exterior perimeter.
South.
On the south side. So you're going to see them coming in closer. And we will go to Urgot.
Oh, boy.
I guess I'll just prepare to shoot. If one of these things are super fast and gets to the yellow before it's my turn again, I'll shoot at it.
Sure. Okay. Kurtz?
Yeah, I'll ready in action. So when they get within range, I'm going to launch a rock.
Okay. Finley? I guess it's probably the same for all you guys, yeah.
Yeah, hold action until something comes in range.
Everyone, get your places, get ready for the shit to go down. Everyone, keep the communication open. Make sure we're calling out the bad guys as they come through the chutes here. Get your game faces on. I'm looking at you, Rin.
I never lose my game face, Finley.
That's what I like to hear. Good shit. All right.
Okay.
As the rain's pelting down.
All right, so you're going to see
We'll slowly turn into a pirate for no reason.
3 more monsters coming in from the woodwork, and then the ones that you saw the first time are going to start to move forward. Okay. All right, so large have a speed of 5.
Here we go.
Oh, they're slow. Oh, 5 hexes.
5 hexes.
Just like
5 feet.
I'm like, oh,
No, yeah, I knew you meant 5 hexes. When you said 5 feet, I'm like, oh yeah, that would be slow.
All right,
You're
medium
all
have a
right.
speed of 7. 1, 2,
Oh.
6, 7, and he's going to move into the blue perimeter, which
That's
we
enough.
will do in just a second. The small one has a speed of 10.
I get a shot.
Do you?
It's
Are they in the
closer
yellow?
one.
10 wouldn't reach the yellow.
Nah, it won't.
This guy is not moving. Is he on the map layer by accident?
No, not the map layer.
Fine.
Yeah, move it to the wrong layer. Here we go.
Dum.
Cheer 1,000 bits for
1,
Kurtz
2,
to be able to
3,
control the giant beetle.
6,
Yes.
9, 10.
Screw the elephant, go for the beetle.
All right,
Now
so we
the
got...
elephant's happening.
I'm going to keep the viewer map in closer, kind of where the perimeter is. So
okay.
just... You guys are going to see stuff that they won't.
Yep.
All right, so we got the medium monster, which is purple 1. So for our trebuchets, you had a ready to action. Go ahead and each of you can fire.
Early.
Make ready.
That is a 2.
Okay.
Because I shit.
And that is going to miss. Were you... Okay,
It's
so we
the
had
purple
2 that came in. You guys can choose to fire at the blue one as well,
Ooh.
the light one.
There you go, Kurtz.
Nice. All right, which one are you aiming for, the small or the medium?
The purple one.
Medium? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that will hit.
Double a
And it does 5 bludgeoning damage in a 7 hex group.
Does it do double though with the crit?
Yeah, that crit is messed up. Are we doing crits?
No crits. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't have it set up for it. Sorry, guys.
I was hoping insta-sglish.
Okay, so it does take damage. It is still moving forward, but it looks like it took a decent hit.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. There we go. Can you guys hear my music? Is it too loud?
I can hear it.
Is it too loud though?
It's like
Okay.
piratey.
Yeah, yeah. I'll get my pirate on for this shit, even though we're nowhere near water. Just feels.
Well,
piratey.
it's all around us. The water's
Yeah,
all
with the
around.
water. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, seriously, it's pouring rain.
Yeah.
Man, the swamps, you dogs! Oh, yeah. All right. It's getting in.
Okay. Token.
So those are our ready to action.
Okay. And I am looking for the other monster to bring in. There he is.
Yeah, if it's too loud, I'll move it back here.
Okay, so you've seen more monsters starting to creep around the perimeter, and the other ones are going to start moving in.
All right. So, since now they're back into movement, should we do our second hurling? Because that was a held action that we did.
That was the end of the map's
Sure.
turn.
Yes. So you guys can get one more set of attacks.
Yeah,
off
one more
if
thing.
Something is in range, and then I will start.
I'll try going for the mini.
Argra, be at the ready over there.
8.
Wait till you see the white of their eyes.
And Rin is going to
Strain
miss as the
through.
boulder goes hurling out, and so is Kurtz's boulder. Seems like it's taking a little bit of adjusting as they're cranking down everything and loading up the next boulder. Might take a little bit of practice. All right, so this guy's gonna.
No
start.
time for practice shots, lads.
4, 5, 6.
Yes. So now they move
7.
like a. Bleh. Right in there for Urgra. Release it, Urgra. You had a held action. Release.
I
Said,
will.
fuck your difficult terrain.
He's gonna be
We
sitting
both
there.
have a held action,
Ooh.
Rin.
All right. Who are you gonna shoot it at?
I'll do the little guy.
4, 5. I'm moving everybody. It's gonna take me a minute to move everybody.
Oh, good to know.
Down. So he gets to there. Oh, that was the wrong one. He's supposed to be. He's gonna make it to there.
Should really disguise myself as a pirate right now.
And
captain,
then-
a captain.
Captain yelling the orders.
Yeah. I've had all this time to set it
Open
up
fire!
too.
I feel like you're almost like that clay animation. Captain. They call me Captain.
All right. So I got movement of all the monsters. So who is in range? Urgra.
They're releasing their held actions, then they'll go to initiative turn.
Argra, fire!
Christ.
All right. I'll shoot the little guy, or I will try to with my ballista.
Okay.
What, the purple one?
blue.
No,
The
blue one?
little
I'm
blue.
Oh, okay. I was going to
Ooh,
shoot the
that is
purple
a
one.
hit.
Ooh.
2 piercing damage for my held action.
Okay, it takes a massive cut. It looks like it's just hanging on by a thread.
Okay, Finley, your held action goes off.
You're shooting at the blue one.
Well
Aye.
spotted.
I do the same. Arr.
Okay.
Shite!
And it will miss as the bolt goes flying up from the
Alright.
tower and sticks into the ground just at the
I
feet
hit the
of
guy
this
who's
monster's direction.
operating our ballista. I hit him on the back of the head. Down lower, you swab!
All right, so now it's Urgra.
Now it's Urgra. All right, so go ahead and make your turn.
I will shoot again at the little blue.
Okay.
Hit it.
Come on.
Hit it.
No.
Urgra, no!
All right, then we'll miss. Then we go to
Dice,
Kurtz.
man.
Alright, I'm gonna. I keep yeah. I'm gonna aim right here. Here.
Okay.
So it should hit both of them.
Purple's just out of range, I think.
It's out of range.
Yeah, if it.
Yeah, he's not
is
in the flower.
technically in this one here, so that would hit actually.
Okay.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, so if you hit the middle flower
Yeah, the
there, it
medium
just
are
touches
3.
the yellow.
The medium are 3 touching hexes in a line, and then the large ones are going to be a 7 hex group.
So.
Medium, yeah, 3 hex line, and then the smalls are 1 hex.
Okay, so yeah, so that would definitely still hit the. All right, cool.
Yep. All right. And it was a 10, so that is going to hit. So you're going to do 5 damage
Nice!
to all of them. Nice job.
Finley.
Finley.
Fin.
as I hit the guy on the back of the head. Does my initiative keep
Your
going
initiative
up?
is multiplying.
It's
What's
a
happening?
great
Oh!
when you're
Oh
putting
my
in the
goodness.
values.
36.
It's still in the same order though, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. As I hit the guy who's operating my ballista in the back of the head, down low, you swab! I'll swing it. I'll shoot at the guy that we shot over his head the first time.
Blue one.
Yep.
Okay. All right, that will hit,
Oh, that's a better shot, lad.
and it will kill it.
Sweet.
All right.
Reload.
Rin.
So with that in mind, since I technically can't go outside the yellow thing, if I did it here, would it still hit that little guy, basically? Because it's in between.
Purple one.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
if I aim
he's-
there, I'm technically in
He's
between
a
still.
diagonal 3, so anything in those would count.
Yeah,
you
so
can
I
hit
should
him.
still be able to
Yep.
hit him.
Yep.
All right. Gonna try to kill him.
Come on.
Come on. Oh God.
Oh, critical failed. But I'm not going to impose critical fail penalties because you're not getting the critical benefits.
This.
either.
I
That's
think
fair.
the trebuchet's broken. It
Do
sucks.
more gooder.
Okay.
You heard the man. Do more gooder. Shoot straight and true.
Okay. Oops, I forgot to move him last round. So-
Gotta stop thinking about it. Gotta feel where the rock's gonna go, Ren.
All right, so he would have been there. Okay.
Yes, I'm not very used to throwing brute-like objects out as an attack. I'm a
Well,
bit
you're
more
doing it for your
refined.
life.
Well, I could easily teleport out if worse.
Are you two really having a conversation right now? Just shoot the shit. Shoot them.
Waiting for the guys to like reload.
Well,
like
Finley,
that.
yours is ready to fire as faster than mine. It takes a while to crank this thing. Why aren't you firing?
That's what she said. Shoot the things. Let's go. I think so.
All right.
Takes a while to crank the things. That's close enough.
Okay, large.
It'll do.
It felt right.
Speed of 5.
That's a ballista. That's a crank. Yeah.
All right, so he's going to make it to there. Get to there.
D&D.
He's going to make it to there.
Ah.
They're advancing.
At a steady pace, they are.
To there.
I think they move faster.
The blues do. They move 10.
Yeah, you'll move 7.
Yeah, it's 10, 7, and 5.
There.
Oh, we helped.
Was the idea here to save the tower or to just hold them off for a wee bit?
The tower's gonna fall.
I feel like this is an app game where you have to do this with your finger. We have to like tap, and then there's for ballistas you make a straight line, like
Swipe,
on your phone.
yeah,
It's
for-
a little tablet
Angry
game.
Okay, they all moved up. All right, so we get Urgra.
Urgra's gonna try. How rough does this purple one look?
2 of 7.
Hey, that's how much damage I can do.
Come on, Nerdra.
Hey! That's just awful.
That is going to miss. Man.
Wow.
Sorry.
Just awful.
All right, we go to Kurtz.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna just try to land it on that beetle.
Okay.
I'm surprised Purple 2 didn't move.
Oh, did I forget one?
Yeah, because he was the one that got. Yeah, Purple 2, because he got with Kurtz's last one, so he should be like a little bit ahead. Because Kurtz might be able to get the purple in his.
Yeah. He would have moved to right there. So where did you aim?
Oh, then no, wouldn't have
I
gotten.
Yeah. Sorry, I just passed it. How it
It's
would've
fine.
gone.
No, I was aiming at the purple beetle.
The yellow beetle.
Okay. Number 1, this one right here.
Yeah.
Same color.
This is why
Okay,
he
that
was
will
barbed.
hit, and it'll do 5 damage, and that is enough to take it down.
Oh, thank God.
Guys.
All right, it's 10. You guys are kind of figuring out how much damage you're doing versus it. So 2 boulder hits.
Yeah,
takes
10
down
for the
large.
yellow so far.
7
Looks
for
like
the
4 for the minis, at least,
Yeah, I think it's 4.
or 3, but it could be who knows.
More than 2, less than 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 ballistas,
and
1
we go to
boulder,
Finley.
maybe.
As the rain's pouring down and my initiative keeps going higher and higher when I stay in the same spot, I tell my operator, I tell him to crank it over to the side because we just took out one. Turn over to the right a wee bit. See where Urgra's shooting. See her shoot it overhead. I tell him I point his head down a little bit and I shoot at the purple wolfy thingy, whatever that fucking thing is.
Looks like a
lizard.
Yeah, like a this cobra sneaky.
Damn,
fuck. Just miss. I'm surprised you guys are rolling so low.
I don't know.
Roll.
Yeah,
20.
you don't have negative modifiers. We got negatives.
All right, Rin.
Okay. I'm going to try and take out the purple there.
Okay.
So you can't hit both of them. The yellow.
No. Isn't it
a 7 foot?
Because he's a line that goes this way into these three.
Yeah.
It goes that direction. So even if I hit here, actually wait, that would hit that one. Yeah. So if I aim right there, would it hit
here?
Yeah, but then if I aim right in this middle one,
it would.
I flower and I touch the leg of the yellow. Okay, great. We'll do that. We'll try to get the leg of the yellow. Yeah, because this roll is going to go so well with my -4.
Just for the shits and giggles, I rolled a 4, a
0,
a 5.
0. I rolled a 0.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We're gonna last 3 rounds, guys.
We meant well.
Good thing you guys are paying us all this money.
I was thinking we should have asked for half up front. I knew we should have done that.
Push them off the edge and just go, oh, what a fail experience.
This is the second encounter where the people who are doing what they're supposed to have had no training.
Now they get to scurry up and hit the tower.
Yep.
Okay. To make
We
this
just
easier
throw
so I don't
someone
miss
off,
anybody,
it's like-
I'm gonna move all the 1s and then 2s and then 3s. Okay. Alright, so he's right up on it.
Fuck.
Their little HP.
Well, at least he did the courteous
20.
thing of coming this way at you guys, so you have like 3 things to line a fire him on.
Yep. We haven't been able to line anything up yet. It's true.
Now you can line him up.
Line them up. Let's light them up.
7.
You're allowed to remix it. You're good.
Do whatever you want. It's 2020, Connor. All right.
Yeah.
Times are changing.
For the times they are changing.
5.
Is my music still too loud?
I can barely hear it.
All right, cool. I put my phone in my chair at my crotch, so hopefully you shouldn't hear it. Shouldn't be too loud. Shouldn't be too echoey down there.
Alright.
You have another ear on your taint or something?
Yes, just right here.
Did I move the purple 2?
Where do you play your music at?
Did I move the purple 2?
The purple wolf lizard thingy.
Purple 2 needs to move.
Okay,
There you
I
go.
think that's everybody moved. Okay, so it looks like purple 1 and blue 2 are within range.
Yep, we're going for that. Lord willing, if I roll terrible again. Here we go.
Oh, I need to do damage. Hold on.
Well,
He's gotta kill us first.
Yeah.
That may hit the purple, maybe.
The 9?
I mean, they have a -4. It had
And
to have
then the
pretty.
small one.
Well, I shot at the purple thing with a 9 and didn't hit, so.
Okay.
I think the AC is
All right.
10.
I did my movement and damage. Urgra's attack was a 9. The bolt is going to miss. Which way we're firing? Because you're going to roll for each, if any.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. In that case,
wait.
I will.
Yeah. Hold on. I should have done that for you guys doing the boulder things too. I forgot. So we'll do that moving forward.
Okay, so I will roll again. Pray for better. Roll 20, love.
Wow.
Nope.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a 3.
Wow.
All right, Kurtz.
Gonna aim. Let's go for right there.
Can you ping it again? Okay. So... Holy shit. Okay, so that was for the medium. You're going to be hitting the
Amazing.
small blue 4, so go ahead and attack for that one as well.
You go. I'm rolling
Now,
an
at a
attack again.
sheer
Area of
giggles,
effect.
DM.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me retract that. It'll be 1 attack for all things in it.
Okay.
It'll be easy.
Quick question. Quick question, DM. As we're playing, do we have access to any of the stuff that we can do outside of these things? Like, as a bard, I can inspire and/or have luck points for things, or does it just straight ballistas?
Yeah, let's just use just the base. Yeah, the base tower defenses.
Just
All right,
know what
Finley
I'm
with the
dealing with
60
here.
initiative. What do you want to do?
All right.
I don't know why that's doing that.
We pull.
I've never seen it do that before.
Urger and I pull our ballistas next to each other, and we're just trying to shoot down at these things. I'm gonna aim at the purple one, and hopefully it'll make a straight line. It'll hit both these guys, right? If I do a line.
Yeah.
Roll high enough.
You do it like this. This is the line, because it still is in its first third square, and that one.
Yep.
Purple.
Oh my God!
The thing behind it.
No, we're just doing one shot.
Sorry,
it's just one, so you missed for
recalled that.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck.
I'm sorry.
For fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck.
And then we go to Rin. Man, that's crazy.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to again be maximum efficiency. I'm gonna try to get the yellow and the purple by going right. Well, actually, yeah, because I think they need to be hit the most. So I'm gonna try to hit them.
Yep, you can
those
hit
2.
Yep, yellow 2 and purple 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You had to make it a -4. It's not me.
Oh, this is so great,
guys. I don't know what you're complaining
-4
about.
is so much on a D20. It is so much.
We're still getting paid.
Oh. You do know
Yeah.
it's a 20% like reduction in hit, and if anything's below a 10, that means I have only a 30% chance to hit.
You got it. You got this.
It's even worse for
Believe in
the
yourself.
Even worse for the little ones, because I'm pretty sure they have like an AC of like 12.
Oh God, do they? Jesus.
I'm sure they do.
Oh my God.
Although I would think the yellows would be worse, but who knows? I didn't
Want
make
me
this.
to tell you or not?
Nah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's certainly not a 9.
This is gonna be a short encounter, guys. Don't worry about it.
I'm really confused. Like, this is exactly what we want. Oh shit.
Yeah, we wanted to get to the shroud quick. This is one way to make that happen.
In all fairness, we just said we'd help.
Yeah.
we never said
They did
we're all
say
gonna
we
get a
didn't
life.
have to defend the tower incessantly. They said we just had to help them defend it. So
Yeah, they just want to see if the creatures come. They're coming.
Yep.
And did I move blue 4? I think I did. Yeah.
Experiment was a success, boys.
I mean, considering
They are
what we're
coming to
doing,
the
we're just gonna
tower.
say, yeah, you totally did this. Yeah.
4.
Oh, Sean, you forgot to murder this one. Just murder it first.
Okay, so we got 2 small ones and 1 medium one, who are starting to tear away and thrash at the base of the tower. Everyone's moved up, so we go to Urgra. Sorry it's taking so long. There's just a lot of things to move.
Yeah.
You're good.
Do I have a line? Nope. I mean, maybe this.
Any of the tower ones, you guys can shoot from in any direction. So
Okay,
even
I
though
think
it's
I can
not
get.
realistic, that's
I can get 3 then. We'll say. I think would work.
You going for
Am I approved?
blue?
Technically, it's this kind of line.
Why?
Because see how the hexagons are in a line? You hit the same hexagon side when you make the
What?
line.
Well, I mean, do you have to go from the center though?
You know what? You guys are doing really bad. I'll grant it. However you can draw a line.
Make a ruler. Just do the ruler.
Yep.
Do the ruler. Okay.
Rule,
Because I mean,
use the ruler from
if-
any edge of the tower and just stretch it out. That's what we'll go for.
Use the rule of ruler.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't necessarily go straight through a hex. Because what if you're going this direction?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
how does that go?
Kurtz.
How does that go through the middle of a hex?
We
if
need
you
some
do
blood, blood.
Urgron's 6 seconds away from running.
Older.
Oh
Oh,
God. Finley.
This is so good.
72.
How is it
Come
looking
on,
from the eye in the sky, Finley?
Oh, we're seeing a bit of trouble down below. We should probably get the fuck out of here.
This
Back
tower's
to
gonna
you.
fall one round.
All right, if I shoot this direction, Am I hitting all 3 of these guys? Technically, if I actually hit anything?
Yes, Queen.
Fucking great.
Yeah, just hit. That's the key.
Come on, you son of a bitch! Wait, can I roll once? Wait, can I roll once? I can't roll once.
Can he reroll?
Because I'm a Finley.
I'll grant it. Go ahead.
He goes.
Yeah, go ahead.
He can't roll once. He's a Finley. That's so great, dude. Come on, man.
Just as you're about to fire it,
yeah,
you guys like, no,
I'm a
double
Finley.
checking.
Ah! God damn it. Oh,
Here you go. All right.
Your screen, Kyle.
So 2 damage. All right. So blue.
Oh
2
god, I'm
takes...
breaking stuff.
Jesus Christ. All right. Oh, it's actually gonna kill the purple one.
Really?
Goody.
Yeah.
Oh, it took damage from Kurtz a while back.
Okay.
So it's got 7 hit
the,
points.
One of the 3 things that has been damaged this fight.
Listen,
Right.
I've been doing work, okay?
So it has 7 hit points and 7 movement. Easy to remember. The big chunky yellow's got at least maybe 10 hit points.
That's what I would guess. Yeah.
As we shoot, I'm like, put your back into you, swab. I'm a Finley for crying out loud.
All right, and
them off.
the beetle took some damage as well. All right, now we go to the map. Jesus.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, did we skip one?
Yeah, you missed me.
Oh,
But I'm
I'm
sure
sorry.
it doesn't
Go
matter
ahead.
because I'm betting it's gonna miss.
No,
so.
you gotta believe, Rin. You gotta believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here, which is gonna hit the yellow and the purple.
Okay.
All right, and here I go. Watch me whip and watch me nay. Oh my god!
There you
12.
go. That'll hit.
Both of them?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, great. So first hit.
Okay,
I
so
had
that
to roll a
is
16
5
on the die to get a
bludgeoning.
fucking hit.
Can you ping the 2 that you did? It was purple
Yeah, it's
3
these
and
guys right here. Yeah,
okay.
that's where the
5
flower
damage.
burst happened.
I think we should go, guys.
Right?
Oh, not quite yet.
Okay, they are both standing, but they took they're both pretty low. Okay, so I brought
Now it's
them
map.
in. Now it's map. Okay.
Really need 7 waves, Sean.
All right,
Is
so
that
he's
really
gonna make it
necessary?
up.
Oh no, Connor!
Sorry, guys. Switch off your videos really quick.
Okay.
Except for Sean.
Kyle, what is that picture that I have?
I don't know, my kids did it.
What the shit?
I mean, technically, it's popping up every time we reset. People see on the screen this little thing going bleh, bleh.
I think it's from Fortnite.
And then Dylan can
Is
come
it?
back, and then we're good. 7, 5.
Oh my god.
They are approaching, gents.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. If they frickin' all of them get past the yellow and the frickin' teal, I am just gonna push the catapult over the edge.
That
Have
was
it
it.
fall on them.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
The best we could do
5.
with this worthless equipment.
Oh,
Oh.
the tower moved.
It moved.
Oh,
It
shit.
comes alive.
But Dylan, your
We
camera
need it.
turned off again.
That's what happens when it's falling. It moves.
I saw this
gravity.
thing much smoother. All right, the tower's at 8 of 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we need to run, guys. This tower's gonna fall before we can
You
even
guys,
escape.
I think I got one more.
Time to
Nope.
go.
No, we
around.
don't.
Time to
Because
go.
they just
Do-
attacked, so you guys can.
Yeah,
I was
know
gonna
that.
say, do we get like an action and a movement, and the movement is
Sure.
GTFO?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'll do
yeah.
that much.
I'm
Okay,
leaving.
Urgra.
You guys have fun.
Yeah, Urga will set up the last shot, and then as soon as like the shot is set up, she'll have all her people run towards the circle,
Sure.
and she'll go. Let's actually do a legit hex line this time to show people I know how. I don't see any that give me more than 2, so we'll just do just this guy right here.
Okay.
So 1 for the road.
If you guys can take down this front line, you might be able to do another round. That'll hit.
17.
All right, so this guy is gone,
Is it? Okay.
and that guy's gone as well. Nice job. All right.
Urgra's still on retreat. She's running to the circle.
Okay, Kurtz.
Same.
You
Are
want
you
to?
gonna shoot?
Gonna shoot and then run.
Okay.
Where I'm
aiming?
gonna launch mine right on this boy.
Okay.
Let's see how this works out.
That will miss. Right, Finley with an 84 initiative.
Caffeine, he's had too much.
Yeah, this is our math episode. You learned the algebra part 1, and this is your 12 times tables for the evening.
So I can't really shoot this way.
Sure you can.
Right. I mean, I'd really have
Sure
to
you can.
swing this bad boy to hit these two.
That's what all the DRC guys are for. Yep. Go
That's
ahead.
what I'm doing. I'm swinging. Turn it.
They're lifting up the ballista and putting it where it needs.
Absolutely.
Hey!
Hey, there we go. 2 damage. That will kill both of them. You had 1 health. and
Don't
you had
abandon ship yet, you landlubbers!
Kurtz and Urgra are gone.
Fuck.
All right, and Rin.
Oh, is this Finley running out?
Going down with the ship.
Are you staying, Finley?
No, I'm still on my ballista. I'm not giving up.
Perfect. I love it, man. I love it.
I didn't even.
You guys
see
got both the
run
ones that are
off.
up front. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Rin.
considering the fact that they freaking bailed in that, and so there's a free trebuchet, can I just tell them to direct the trebuchet over to the little squishy over here and just dump it? Just say, toss it off the edge and try to squish that one that's right there that's assaulting the place?
With the trebuchet?
Yeah, just like go push.
Toss it over the tower.
Does
so
it have
lands
wheels? Does it have
on
wheels?
the
Can
thing.
I dig?
But there's a railing around the outside though, so we wouldn't be able to get pushed over. Sorry.
Oh.
Can I just like have them do this whole like hover it? Because I know what a trebuchet is. It's got a basket. Can I put the basket over the edge and just take off the basket and have it fall? Didn't matter.
I'll tell you what.
Doesn't matter.
If you want to switch over to Urgra's machine, I'll allow it. She had a ballista, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll try that.
Do you want to switch to a ballista?
Yeah, I'll just try to switch to a
The
ballista.
plus
Okay.
modifier.
Don't abandon ship, you let Kurtz! Urgra, what the?
So
Rin, man, the
I don't have
ballista!
access
What are
to
you
the
doing?
sheet, so
Hurry!
I'll just do a d20 and we'll add 2 to it.
Add 4.
Add 4 to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a good thing to
It's a
add
9.
to because that's a
Rin,
pretty
run!
shit.
All right.
Yeah, that's not working so well. I'm going to run and I'm going to grab Finley and make him run with me because he's little.
I will not allow him to grab me.
All right.
Grapple check.
Grapple check.
I can
Alright,
use
so
athletics
he's
or
over.
acrobatics, right?
Yeah, you can. I'm stuck with my negative modifier of help me God. This is so shit, but it's a
I don't
minus
suppose you have
5.
sleep.
Oh God, I do not have sleep. I have to roll a 20. I have to roll a natural 20.
This
Nope,
might,
nope,
this
nope.
might be winnable, guys. Might be.
No,
We're gone. I don't
I'm
know
gone.
what's-
I'm
yeah.
gone. Finley, this
When
is
you
we gotta
reduce
go.
other HP to 1, sure.
We gotta go.
All right,
Am
so
I
we
up?
had a 15 versus a 4. Yep. So you can go ahead and fire. He didn't. Yours definitely beat his.
Yeah.
So you try to grab me. I'm like, no, Rin! And
Bad
I will
touch.
turn my ballista over towards the incoming waves.
Are you going? Which? Where are you firing
It's
it?
no one's. It's not his turn. It was the
Yeah,
other guy's
It's
turn.
technically the monsters.
Did all the monsters go yet?
Oh wait, hold on.
Nope.
So it'll be
No, this is the start of a new
3.
round.
So they're
with
gonna
the
do
monsters.
3 damage. Yeah, I just moved him. I forgot to do the damage. All right, so it takes 3 damage to the
So
tower.
everyone went into the thing.
All right, so Urgra's gone. Kurtz is gone. Finley.
All right, and Rin went through too, right?
I did.
All right.
Because guess what? If the tower falls, the circle is gone. You need the circle to get out.
Hold on here. How much health is left on the tower?
5.
2.
No, it's 5.
5
Is
on
it
the
5?
tower.
Oh God, it's not going to be that much because there's like 3
The
fucking giants coming up
Yeah,
at
the-
it.
I'm shooting at this one.
Can I use my turn to run back through the portal and snatch Finley before this happens?
Negative.
15.
That will hit. Who you aiming for?
This one.
4 purple.
Yeah.
All right, it'll do 2 damage. You can
God damn it.
position it to hit yellow 5 as well, so I'll go ahead and do damage on that one.
This guy right here, right? Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so that one takes 2. All right, and we go to the tower.
Damn it.
Finley!
Bye, I guess.
How much?
Yeah,
How
our
much?
grand
Oh
is
god!
36.
Oh god!
They can all reach!
I think they each do 3 damage.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
He can't survive a collapsing building.
Yep, the tower is going to
No, Finley, polymorph!
start
Polymorph into a bird!
crumbling.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, so they're all going to do one massive barrage, and they're going to start crumbling. The tower is starting to crumble from underneath you. So as the whole integrity of the tower is giving way and is starting to crumble, and you can see some of the smaller ones starting to munch on the resonance crystals that are down there as the big ones are just mauling away at the structure. What do you do?
Can I make a run? Can I make a run for the circle? Is it still there or not? Is it gone?
Give me a percentile die.
Okay, cool.
Give me a luck of percentile.
A percentile die. All right.
Tell him which is good or bad. Is the low good or is the high good?
You want to roll higher.
Okay.
Don't worry, you get to re-roll once.
All right, it's over the halfway. All right, so you can make it to it in time. I was doing 50-50, so if you
Amazing.
rolled
by 2.
Yeah, a couple points lower, it would have.
All right. Enough of this shite. Abandon ship, and I'm gonna run for the portal and tell all the other people to run as quickly as they can.
You're the only one there. Everyone else.
Do the CNC members make it in time?
Yeah, they're gonna. When you guys jump, whoever's on your weapon is gonna go with you.
I was gonna say, like, have a Star Trek moment where he's like, "Get to the escape pod." Oh, they got blown up. Well, too bad. They wore a red shirt.
All right, so you guys run through the teleportation circle, which is in the other room, which tokens aren't there.
I
but
dive
it's not big
through.
deal.
I dive through.
So as you guys are all waiting there, you finally you see Finley coming. His body comes through the teleportation with all his DRC people. They're all just jumping through. A little bit of smoke comes through the teleportation with you. You can see Olga.
Does it close? Does it close behind us?
Yeah, it's gonna close.
Because it's destroyed.
It's destroyed. So you just made it through the last bit. Your left shoe,
Amazing.
Finley, is actually gone.
No! That was my favorite. That was my favorite shoe.
98% of you made it through, but the shoe was the last bit.
That's that last 2%. There.
Yeah, your left shoe is gonna be gone.
For the moment, just until Finley can replace his shoe, I'll conjure another shoe that's exactly like his, but it just glows.
Okay.
Whatever foot it is, it's your left or right foot's got a glowy shoe.
Does it like squeak when it walks too?
Amazing.
It
All
does
right.
now.
So the three of you and your crew were able to make it through first. So you guys are gonna see Finley come in, just kind of crawling out of the circle as the magical circle just kind of completely just disappears as the other end of it is gone. You can see.
What the fuck happened? Where'd y'all go?
Here, we went here.
We followed the plan, Finley.
What? There was no plan except for not to die, and y'all left me there. But I looked around. Where'd everyone go? You abandoned the tower.
Yeah.
That was
the
kind
plan.
of the point, Finley. We were going to see if the monsters came and hold them off as long as we could to get some data, but otherwise, if there were too many monsters, we were going to leave. That's why there was an escape plan, an escape circle.
Now, if they could just find a way to get those crystals to stay aloft or something where no one could reach them and just act as a constant beacon to the creatures, that could be very useful.
Or movable.
I didn't know that's
movable as well. Yes.
I
don't know.
I didn't know that was a plan. I got lost in the moment there. I was like,
some
my
of
heart
those moved.
My heart
very
was really
quickly.
pounding. Yeah. Okay. All right. I just thought we were like, no, don't let them take the tower. Death or nothing.
All right. So
You know,
as you guys-
normally commendable, but in this case, we're getting paid for it. So.
Yeah, we're getting paid to leave. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna see Olga. She has that map. She has all rolled up. She has in her hand, and her leg is kind of propped up over onto this small chest. Very fitting for a picture in front of an alcohol bottle. And she will be kind of tapping the map in her hand with a big smile. And we will go on our next break. Come back. We'll pick it up from there.
Nice.
All right, good job. All right, thanks for sticking with us, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh boy.
The dice are telling me it's a 20. We're sticking with it. You can just go. I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna belt this shit. I'm just gonna go.
Yes, this is my daughter Melody.
Ah!
Oh.
You shall find justice upon your soul. Turn it into a. Let's go with a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And I'll let it just go ahead and sit there and start dissolving the place up.
Yeah,
we're on our phones. I'm gonna do shit.
No, we're paying attention. Yeah, we're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
I'll just sort of run my finger through the scar that goes across my head. Indeed. Grab it by the head, start slamming the skull into the stone wall next to me until the skull just shatters. Bend the fucking knee, peasants.
I'm gonna burn a lucky point.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's meant to be.
Tell Caldivar, if you can, please, sir, that Kurtz Glaskin is going.
Come up to Rin and say, speaking of teamwork, do you have any offensive spells at all?
Right? He's got, really scruffy, nasty beard and kind of kicks his foot. Like, ow! Down! And he just starts going off on this rift. Martha will turn to the crowd and he'll go, "Are you not entertained?" Hail, brave adventurer!
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Salutations. I am Rin Enoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets, my manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the horseman's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurtz Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the horsemen. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need. A sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
We all have something seriously wrong with us.
All right, and we are back. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. All right, so you
What up?
guys just made it through the teleporter. Finley lost his left shoe as the castle came crashing down around. I guess it's not really a castle, it's more like a tower, but... all right, so you see Olga, she has there. You guys can collect your gold repayment. And she's going to be profusely thanking you as she's kind of barking orders for all the DRC people to, you know, this group of people do that, that. So she's kind of jumping back and forth between talking to you guys, and eventually she gets them all pointed towards where they need to go, and she will turn towards you guys. She'll say, well, that's definitely escalated quickly, but the good news is those resonance crystals seem to work, so...
Yeah, right. I would say they almost work too well, if that's a thing. That was terrifying.
Well,
Yeah.
Just saying,
maybe,
no one else felt that way? Okay.
Maybe don't have like some trebuchets and ballistas. Maybe like
Fireballs.
the whole area and fire. Exactly, in fire.
I'll
Holy
definitely...
fire, alchemical fire.
I'll put that in
magical
my
fire.
mission report for next time, but it was a successful attempt. It definitely looked like they worked very, very well. So we're going to put all our best minds towards researching how we can use this effectively. Hopefully, in the future, we'll.
I'm sure, actually, if you also perhaps talk to... hold on. I remember her name. She was the illusion person who was there, and her name was like Famine. Famine.
Yes.
If you talk to Famine, I believe she might be very useful in replicating the senses, and it could fool the monsters to thinking that she could create a replica of this ozone-like sense, texture, this air that they seem to be drawn to. She has the ability to at least manifest it into reality. She might be very useful to you, popping it into one location or the other and then sending them on their way without you having to risk too much of your own forces.
I suppose it is a possibility, but we had some of the Revenant before this try to use different kind of spells on these crystals, but it seems to be needs to be the lightning from the storm. Whatever essence of it seems to be the thing that activates these resonance crystals, but it's definitely...
Yeah, so I don't know if this is going to help the situation at all, right? But I did take kind of an eagle view, an air view, a skyline view, if you will, of the cloud cover, and I couldn't really, explain it to you any other way here. And besides, it almost looked like there was some sort of pulse, if you will, to the clouds before the lightning came down. It's as I explained to my comrades, like almost like streams to the tributary kind of thing, or like veins kind of pulsing out. It was very cool, but kind of odd. You ever heard of anything like that before?
No, none of us have. That's why we've been putting all of our brightest minds and trying to figure out what the source of this is.
As a doctor, my diagnosis is that the sky has ghosts in its blood.
That caused lightning.
And I'm not a doctor, so I believe him.
Never thought of it that way, but at this point we aren't going to rule out anything,
Olga, have you ruled out that whatever's causing these storms is divine magic. It's specifically arcane.
Well, from what I've heard, all magic comes from the divine.
False.
So I would assume false. What do you mean?
What?
I thought you said balls. Did you say false or balls?
Could be both.
He said false.
or false balls. It could have been a mumble.
See,
it could have been a play on
'cause-
words.
Well, it's like this, ma'am. I don't I can do magic that you call it, and I don't know anything about magic. He had to learn how to do magic, so it's kind of not the same, is it?
Well, the temple teaches that all magic originated from the three goddesses, and I haven't found anything from our research to say otherwise. But I guess
Logic.
it may be something that we never actually truly know, but I'm not sure. I'm more of a facts and evidences kind of person. The faith of the church isn't really, I don't think, belongs in our research, but that's what they say.
As I look over at Olga, what rank of the Revenant is she? Because she's bossing a lot of people around.
She seems to not necessarily have a Revenant rank. It's more of a position of authority in the DRC specifically.
She's a bureaucrat.
Right. That would be your, you know.
All right. Well, we've been paid, and is there anything else we need to do to linger here, guys?
Oh, what do you know about magical fungus?
I have heard that it is a problem that the tigers are dealing with currently. We are going to be eventually sending the DRC over to investigate, but right now we are so consumed with these resonance crystals that we haven't dispatched anyone.
Well, we would be happy to go in your place to see if we could find a solution for them, if you don't mind. We can even, ease your resource burden, as it were.
Yes, we would absolutely love it. There is a tiger who is, I'm not sure where, he's somewhere in town. His name is Flame.
Oh, yes, I know the name, yes.
So if you find him, he would probably be able to help you.
Any idea where he was staying?
To be honest, I don't know. He is in town, so he was here last night, and it didn't sound like he was going anywhere.
I'm sure with enough investigating, we could figure out where he is in the city. We have to go for your shopping, don't we, Ogra? We could probably ask some of the vendors if they've seen one.
Hold on, and if we do this for you, helping you, what kind of recompense do myself and my associates get?
As far as I know, they are in dire needs of assistance. I'm sure that they will be offering some kind of reward for anyone who helps, but as far as the DRC, we haven't technically been dispatched for this, so the reward would come from the Shroud directly, I believe, not from the DRC.
Okay, bye.
Well, yes, thank you. Thank you again for everything. It was a most interesting experience.
Okay. Okay, so we can get you guys out of there. All right, so as you guys...
while we're walking out, I'll be like, so, just for the record, in case anyone ever asks us to man trebuchets or ballistas, we're gonna give a hard pass on that, right? Like we learned a couple things today. One, Urgra and Rin really good at combining chemicals and potions. As a team, we suck at shooting things with big machines. Like, we're learning things today, right?
Because knowledge is power.
I've been thinking about that. We might want to get in more practice shooting things like ballistas. Trebuchets.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
We're fighting gods.
Well, it seems like the ballista might have been a better choice if you had to pick one thing.
Who knows what we're gonna get into?
Right. It's good to recognize your strengths and your weaknesses, right? I think we can all chalk up trebuchets and ballistas in the weakness column. I don't think Kurtz is
Operating
saying
heavy machinery.
machinery. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can
is
just
not
slap all of
something
them probably over there.
Any of us are used to, right?
Right.
No.
Right. So I've been thinking, now that we have a lasting effect on the world, we should buy a boat.
I'm sorry, what?
A boat.
You mean like a rowboat?
No, like a big boat.
You know, come to think of it, I know that we were technically landlocked there for a bit, but I don't know if any of you really caught this, but when we were in the tower and it was raining and lightning, I don't know what came over me. Okay, I felt like I was talking different. I felt like this whole different pulse of like seafaring for no other reason. I'm down. I mean, for no reason other than I just felt like in the moment I was like another person almost. It was kind of exhilarating for a bit, but
it's a valid plan. So we combine our funds to buy a boat, probably a medium-sized one like a frigate, and we use it for trade, right? But that money is accruing throughout the year, and now that everything lasts, that means when we come back next year, we'll have a whole year's worth profit sitting there waiting for us.
All right, because you need to be a little bit more specific. I understand. You want to invest in a trading company.
Well, I also would like a boat with large weapons on it that we can also acquire and use from time to time.
Well, the rate at which we travel across Candoria, I don't really expect us to be able to even reach a destination.
What if we have to go to an island that isn't connected by teleportation?
There are no islands that you have to go to that are...
That we know of.
Our matey, we're gonna find them.
But, Kurtz, as I conjure up a minor illusion of the map of the world...
That's Kurtz's, like, drawing schematics for a Kurtz was here flag.
if you put a boat here, I don't think there could be that much you could travel to in the span of a small week before we would have to be shunted out again.
Well, no, because you would fall off the edge of the world, Rin. And who knows what's after that? Probably more ocean to explore.
Well, actually, here's a question for you, DM. How much can a boat travel on the map? Like, how much distance can it get a day?
I hadn't like thought of like, I'm landlocking you guys to the continent of Candoria, but coastal travel would be the only thing that I would allow for you guys. Yeah, so it'd be like not venturing out, but you guys could like.
No, but how?
How
far can anyone get in that?
It's not going to be very fast. Let's look at the world map here.
Well, that's being... Well,
let's pull up the map.
We could also...
look at that, Rin, as you conjure up your minor illusion. Did you forget about those islands out there in the middle of the water, huh?
Where nothing of importance is? No established settlement exists? Yes. What about them, Finley? They're rocks.
What about all these rivers that go inland?
So
the wilderness is meant to be explored.
Location 15.
Yeah,
which is a river. So you could theoretically travel the river out to the coast and then do perimeter,
here's what I'm
but
thinking
it's going to be
for
very
travel.
slow.
It's like, say we have to go to Cardet. We have to go down here 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
We don't always have to appear in Kingsgrove. Like we could appear somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and then since that's on the coast, utilize the boat and its resources. I'm not saying it's something that needs to happen right now, but it would generate profit for us.
Or we could lose it in a storm.
Or we could be all turned into flies and exist for the rest of our short lives.
If you really wanted to be smart about it, Kurtz, I suggest you invest in some property or land that you know in the next coming years from my manifesto is going to accrue value. Candoria proper is going to expand to be a very large and important city, so if you purchase something here, you're more likely to get a benefit of return.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have a boat.
All right, so here's the compromise, right? Why don't we just explore prices of boats? All right, that way everyone wins. We're not buying a boat, but we are taking the steps towards.
Looking.
Do you know how much they are?
I'm sure there are pretty
Thousands.
Depends on whatever they are in terms of DM land.
Unless it's a rowboat. Then it's like,
which is why I was like, you mean a rowboat?
That's in our price range at the moment.
Just saying,
as Dylan's flipping through his book.
He's like, galleon, 10,000 gold. Fuck.
Hey, we can get there,
Yeah.
Just saying.
You gotta save.
Well, you better invest in something first before you reach the boat.
Maybe we could. Maybe we invest and
Oh,
we
you
come
sure?
back
You
and,
can-
you know.
Totally invest in something that's more manageable.
Okay, Boomer.
You literally have the player's guide to the yearly almanac. What's
I
something
do.
in
I
there that
do.
we
I
could
have
invest in?
all the gambling numbers. I've got all the winning
That's
bets.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's
They start at 10,000 gold. That's not too much.
let's stop fucking around saving the world and invest in some gambling. That's what we should have been doing this whole time. Just saying. No, I'm just kidding. We should still save the world. But anyway,
There is the diecast gambler who has no cap on the gold as well.
there you go.
But
Somebody said randomly.
God, I don't know how the God stays in business.
Anyway, so we're let's at least get some prices on boats just to appease, if nothing else, to appease Kurt's Gladstein's inquiry, right?
Certainly. Why
Rin,
don't
you
go
had
and
some
do
things that you needed to do. Yeah, we'll go do that. That's fine. Rin and Urgra, you had some shopping you had to do, right?
Yes, I do.
Now that we got some coin, we need some provisions before we go to the Shroud.
Did we
Maybe
want
the
to
Shroud
divide-
will build us a boat. We don't know. All right, let's work our magic here. This is what we do.
Are the Shroud even on the coast?
I think they are, actually.
There you go. Thank
Perfect.
you, Urgra.
Perfect.
They're on the
Thank
southern coast. Parts of them.
Boom.
So, but
They
before-
probably make really cool fucking boats.
Before
Who
we get
knows?
into that, are we dividing the coin evenly?
No.
Okay, so I get 12. All right, I get 120. I'm fine with
I
that.
feel
What
like
was
we
it?
could just
Was it
have, like-
360?
It'd be 90
it'd be
for each
90
person.
each.
90
Yeah.
apiece. Okay. Well, I
I
already
feel
put 90. I already put 90 in my gold. So you guys do whatever you want.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll put 90 in. There we go. That's the answer.
Easy enough.
Yep.
I was gonna go
568
for-
gold pieces. There we go.
it's like you guys are a
Oh.
four-way marriage. You bicker about this stuff.
That's how you know we're a team.
Yes.
All right. So you
And
two
Finley, we need to
go-
talk about you didn't do the dishes yesterday.
Gosh damn it. You're right. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. I'll do the dishes and the laundry next time.
That sounds
all
like a
right?
rehearsed line.
No, not at all. All right. So you two go get your provisions, go get your shopping done. I know Rin has a whole list of things he needs. I'm sure Urgra, you are looking at armors and things, and we'll just explore the possibility of boat prices while we're walking around. We'll meet back here, wherever we're at, and then we'll get the fuck out of here and go talk to the Shroud for a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Best of luck, Finley.
All right. Rin and Urgra, what kind of things were you guys looking to acquire for shopping?
I've got a big list, but do you want to go first, Urgra?
I have nothing that I can afford, so while he is
Nothing?
shopping, not that I really need.
I will give Urgra
well-
100 gold before we go.
It's okay. So Urgra,
You said you wanted armor, Urgra. Do you want armor or not?
but then people started talking about getting it from the dwarves, which is a lot better.
But we're not even going to the dwarves. We're going to see tigers.
People might have
Today, yes,
True,
but
but,
also,
You could always sell it back, Urgra.
all right.
I give Urgra 100 gold.
Okay,
I'm already taking it out of my thing.
I need 90 more.
Give her an allowance.
I give her 10 more gold. I give you 110 gold.
Do you want to give her 40?
I need 80
Kurtz?
more.
I'll give her 40. You give her 40.
Oh my god, fine.
I'm
Alright,
not asking.
I'll give Urgra 40.
Yeah, I'll give it.
But say you
Great.
mean it this time. Sorry.
Listen, and before you take off, I say, listen, never go for the first price. Always try to barter a little bit. Try to make a deal, and I will inspire Urgra for your bartering.
And if you
It
can't
lasts for 10
barter,
minutes.
steal it.
Last for 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. Go shopping. Go.
All right.
All right, Finley, while I'm out there buying, do you want me to get you replacement shoes?
As I look down at my glowing shoe. So this doesn't last then? I thought this was like
It
a
lasts for an
permanent-
hour, Finley. You know this.
Oh, all right. Well, I really kind of like it, but all right. And but make sure they're really cool, and I will inspire Rin to
All right, I'll try to find a really cool pair of shoes.
impress me, surprise me.
Yes, I'm coming back with ruby slippers.
I'm a size 3 as I hold up my little hat.
You're gonna be
The
shopping the
size
kids
3
section.
female.
I am going to find the halfling shoe maker.
The cobbler.
Perfect.
Because everyone knows the true cobblers are the little people.
Goddess's speed to you there, lads and lasses. All right, Kurtz, let's go find you a boat.
As we depart, I'll kind of get
Face
Finley to
starts from
the
smiling.
side. Finley, this isn't just about a boat. Walk with me.
All right.
Go walk through the rain, and I'll turn to him and say, Finley, a long time ago, I heard a tale about something called an elephant.
A what?
An elephant. I don't know. It seems like a strange and exotic creature from the northern lands of Candoria. Truth be told, I was about to make my way up there before we got involved in this whole business. But they say that you can tame these things, and they're almost indestructible steeds to ride into battle. And that's what we need to get this boat for, so that we can find one and fund expeditions to find one.
It's all making sense now. Why didn't you tell everyone else that? Or probably because they just wouldn't understand.
They wouldn't understand. They wouldn't understand that I need to take a certain percentage from the income of the boat to fund my private expeditions for the elephant.
I mean, it sounds like it was literally made for you. Big, strong, indestructible.
Exactly.
Steed.
Not very bright.
I've heard of tribes that even put like steel plates on them.
Sounds wicked cool.
I know.
We should get you two. Should we get you two?
We could get one for all of us.
All right. Well, all right. Okay. Well, at least one for Kurt Gladskin. All right. Elephant.
That sounds like I think it's ALHAFAYNT.
YNT. Elephant.
Sounds exotic.
It does sound. It sounds exotic. That's what I was gonna say. All right. Okay. All right. No, I'm totally down. All right. But we still need a boat, right? We need a boat.
We do still actually need to acquire a boat and go through the whole process. Yes, unfortunately.
Okay.
But think of the outcome.
No. In my head, it looks so cool. Absolutely.
We just need to get everyone else on board.
I will make you a deal, Kurt Gladskin.
Okay.
Can we make a barter here?
Maybe.
For your elephant, can I in turn be captain of the boat that we get? I think it's a fair trade. Captain, elephant, your end justifies the means kind of thing. I'm really excited for you, Kurtz.
Agreed.
Right? I mean, I would look really cool as a captain of a boat. I will do disguise self and look like a pirate in the middle of this fucking wherever we're walking. I will cast disguise self.
You just get a tricorn hat. That's it.
Yeah, everything else is the same.
All the hat.
Just a hat. I will literally mark it off right now. There you go. Disguise self. Boom, done.
And then we go and look for boats.
We're gonna look for boats.
Okay. All right, so you guys can head towards that. Okay, and Rin and Urgra shopping. What do you guys
so
do?
great? Fucking elephant.
Urgra, did you want to go to yours first, or?
I mean, apparently there's a time limit, so sure. I'll listen for the sounds of hammers hitting metal, and I'll go towards there.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Breastplate armor.
Yeah. You can definitely find that for sure.
Are we known? We're kind of known, aren't we? Because we
have
a
renown.
statue in the place where we killed.
Well, if word finally did spread, yes, I suppose.
Yeah, might as well give it a try. I walk up to an establishment that looks big, that looks well established.
Okay.
And being a bit of a warrior myself, I know quality as far as like metal work, at least in weapons and armor, to some extent.
Mm-hmm. For sure you can find. Kurtz had a contact from way back when he had a custom piece made. So that could be someone you could look into. But because we're running out of time, we can just fast track it.
Yeah.
So, are you trying to get anything special done to it, or custom, or just a plain Jane piece of metal?
Probably more like see if I can get a deal or something with the bardic inspiration that I got from Finley.
Sure. You want to utilize that?
Yeah.
Can I retcon something? Just to go back before we split up, can I tell her to get a broken one?
I don't know if I just have enough. Oh, you're asking.
Yeah,
So
he wants you to get
Kurt-
like a broken hand me down that he'll just cast mending on.
Yes,
Okay. Sure.
because you can probably get a pretty good deal for one of those. But that's up to Sean if we can retcon that.
Find one that belonged
Yeah.
to a dead person that got punctured with a few crossbow bolts.
Something
and he'll just-
small like that, yeah, that's fine. When we're fast tracking him, I'm much more liberal for retconning little things like that. Yeah,
I
that's
forgot I had magic.
Yeah.
It's new. Yeah, I will go around and try and look for a good quality, but clearly has had his owners
Wear
had
and
some
tear.
bad luck.
Sure.
Instantly. So I find that. Can I do a persuasion check to try and because it's not gonna be full price, but
Sure.
see how low I can get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's do persuasion, and I'll add a D8. From
I'll also step in as kind of like a little thing, just saying, "Oh no, Eric, I'm sorry. I've seen better at another shop over there. You could get a much better deal than this place. This is
Sure.
a total ripoff." Try to kind of like make a sale.
Okay.
All right. So persuasion. Here we go. Not my best skill.
Oh god.
That's nah. Let's just roll a D8. Quip.
Rolled high. Oh.
16.
All right. So, with your little bit of renown that you guys have, not everybody hasn't heard of you guys because of how the events have been unfolding, but you guys have been helping out. You guys definitely know from back when you were in year 20 with the call to action that Ivan did. At that point, you guys were taking an oath and pretty much. The city pledged to support you guys. If you needed something, they would find a way to get it. Ivan's not a thing yet, so that system hasn't been in place. So that is something you guys can plan for. But at the moment, in the current year of year 7, yeah, I was doing all that to kind of buy myself some time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe take 16% off, so it's 400 total, and then
usually with used items in perfect condition are half value.
Okay.
So they will deter from. So it's kind of like a new car. You drive it off the lot, it depreciates. So you could literally buy something and sell it right back, and they're only going to give you half. So are you trying to find something that is like that? Or something that is actually broken for cheaper?
I mean, I want something that is obviously very good quality, but has been through the ringer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so maybe half, which would be 200 minus 16%, which would be 32. So that's 168 total.
Sure, that works for me.
Done.
You want a used car and you want a lemon. That's what you're shopping for.
I
right
got a
now.
mechanic, buddy. He can do wonders.
All right, I'm gonna give people their money back. All right.
Okay.
And I'll go with Rin.
Okay.
Okay, so I get my money back then.
Yeah. You got what?
40.
How much?
I give you 40.
There you go. You got it.
All right. Okay, so after Urkra's got her thing done, I'm going to first do the general shopping, just going all to the stores, not really caring, just getting the makeshift things as I buy and shove in the bag of holding a fuck ton of shit.
Nice.
I'm going to get a 10-foot iron chain, 10 pieces of chalk, a set of common clothing, a costume that's going to look like a performer's costume, like a kind of like, we'd call more a Shakespeare Tybalt kind of, Renaissance-y, very poofy, kind of over the top kind of set. A 5 sets of dice, 1 dragon chessboard, 2 sets of my 10 gold per incense for finding familiar, so in case Orion needs to be resummoned. A 10-foot ladder, cooking utensils, an iron pot, a perfume vial with perfume, which is going to be a rose and clove mixture kind of smell.
Okay.
10 empty sacks, 20 candles, 1 longbow, 10 bars of soap, 5 balls of string, 10 jingle bells, 1 two-person tent, 4 water skins, 20 arrows, 1 quiver, 1 ink vial, just to kind of help top me off again, 10 flasks, 1 silk rope, and 5 mess kits.
And a partridge
That
and a
everything.
pantry.
Yeah, right.
And that goes
We're
into
all
the bag
thinking
of
it.
holding.
We're all thinking it.
Did you need anything else?
Any
No,
swans are
that is-
swimming.
and that is going
Boards
to.
a leaping, anything like that?
I don't think I can fit them in the bag.
You forgot a 25-pound chest.
I love it, just like the
That-
ladder just
that's all
going in
you,
the bag. Like,
That's
So you got a Mary
all
Poppins.
you.
You just
Oh,
Mary
yeah.
Poppins. All right.
Oh yes, Mary Poppins it. But then so that overall is 124 gold pieces out of my my total. So I have now 444, which is a very unlucky number, but hey,
sure.
that's what I got. And then after all that, I'll go and find a cobbler that looks to be adequate not only in supplying good shoes, but might even have a pair that catches the eye in the window and look to be Finley size.
Okay.
Probably a halfling store.
So just to fast track this,
A half-off halfling store.
Ah, yeah. A half and half.
If you will.
They call it halfies.
So while you are doing all your shopping, hopping around all the different vendors and stuff, and shoving things in your bag, not going to go too far into this, but you're going to hear one of the vendors talk about a Bjorn bag.
I think we've heard of him. Didn't we?
Oh,
Isn't
I
he-
thought you meant
isn't
like
he
a baby Bjorn that we
No,
could
there's a bag that
That's my
one of
first-
the shopkeepers refer to as a Bjorn bag, and he jokingly says, "Well, if you only had a Bjorn bag, it'd come in handy." So, nothing's going to come of that, but if you remember and look into it later, you might be able to find out about something that is in the world.
All right, fine, great. We'll have to list.
I almost thought it was more like a Birkin bag. Like everyone wants one and there's only a limited supply.
Because I thought.
Hey,
I
talking
thought,
about investing.
wasn't Bjorn the guy who smelled horrible who traveled all the place?
Maybe.
The bugbear?
No,
that was
the one we
sneezy
met
guy.
at the Red Dragon Inn, who was there with Violet. He was her friend, and he smelled terrible.
I got his
Horrible man,
pants.
big, fat,
I-
hairy.
I have
I stole his
memory of
pants.
this person.
Yes. Do you not remember her? Oh, right. Well.
Yeah.
I just
Either
don't
way.
remember if that was his name.
But yes, I will look for a nice pair of shoes for Finley. If I can find anything ostentatious, I will.
Do not let it have bells. He needs to be able to sneak.
Give him one with and without bells.
Is it
You
Bartholomew?
need to know where. We
Attachable
do need
bells.
to
Oh,
know
was
where
that
the name's
Bartholomew?
going.
Oh, okay, that's
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. All right, and it was a B name. Okay. But yes, and then I'll find Finley if I can get something that matched at least what he had before, which I think were some good travel shoes. I'll do them. But if there's something that has some design, yeah.
Yeah, there's not really a designer shoe cobbler. There's basic needs that you guys need. So yeah, it would just be just a plain pair of adventure shoes. Yeah.
All right. If I can I look around it just in case to see if there's anyone who is like a very nice shoemaker at all, if there is one.
If you're wanting like some kind of specialty halfling shoe, Herder Flurgan would probably be the place to look. And because you speak
Okay.
halfling, it might be able to be something you could do without
All right.
Finley.
All right. For in the moment, then I'll do the Finley shoes because I was just now thinking of a business venture. It's like how many ladies here would like to buy some fancy shoes in Candoria? Quite a bit.
Sure.
Could get an investment in there.
Okay.
You're 19. We're just gonna be like, we don't even adventure anymore. We just like pay people to go do
It's all
it.
stock markets.
Well, I was gonna say invent Tilly's, for Candoria.
Beautiful. All right, for the sake of time, we're actually going to call it right there. And when
All
we
right.
come
Cool.
back next week, we will let you guys dive into the Shroud Tiger quest that you were inquiring about.
Sweet.
I should bring back Cletus from the swamp.
All right,
There you
so we were wanting to try to test out our...
Give away a sub.
I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. I think that the channel has a gift a sub available to give out. So what we want to do is a raffle, and if it doesn't work, well, we're going to give it a try. So what we do is set up a raffle, and once that opens up, you guys can type !raffle to enter, and this is going to be just for viewers only, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we will see if we can get it to work.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right.
Bum, bum, bum,
Giveaway.
bum, bum. That's a fun session. That was fun. I had a good time.
All right. Winner's been removed. Cancel. Giveaway. Yes. All right. We want to add a giveaway. Custom. Name the giveaway. I'm just gonna call it test. No timer, permission.
Good luck,
everyone.
everybody. Good luck.
Add. Custom.
I feel like I've unlocked my inner pirate. I'm ready for this boat.
All right, it should be open now. So if anybody's still watching, exclamation point raffle, and we'll get. So
There you go.
if you guys have any questions as well for us, go ahead and shoot them in there. I don't even know if we haven't been watching at the moment, but go ahead and jump in there. And this is for we're gonna test the gift a sub, see if it works.
Dun, 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 dun. What's everyone's favorite moment from the game today? While we're waiting. Don't everyone talk at once.
It's just hard to think. I'm just trying to think of like my favorite part. I mean, honestly, for me, just for the de-stress, I'm so glad that Connor took hold of the potion puzzle.
Same Z's.
He did pretty well at it. He came up with the answer really quickly.
Yeah,
that's good.
I was just gonna steal it and leave.
I mean, technically, if it blew up, then the magical item should have survived.
Yeah.
Necrobat22 says, "What's up, Kyle?"
What up, yo?
You say that, but magical items.
I don't know.
Magical items do take
Talk like
damage.
a
They just
pirate.
have resistance to it.
Well, in all fairness,
They do. They do.
You could have just stolen the potions.
If the shop would have blown up, we would have just taken the damn staff on our own. Like pirates we be.
Who is Necrobat22? Do you know who that is?
I don't recognize the name.
No, just hi.
Who are ya?
just the new
Yeah,
name,
we're, at
new
the end.
name.
We're just waiting to stop the stream anyway.
If you're not a sub, exclamation raffle to enter the you could win by default, Necrobat.
Yeah, if he enters, we'll just give it to him. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
there you
all
go.
gotta do. Hey, speaking of subs, Sean, do we get 25 yet so I can give away a shirt to someone?
It's a sliding.
Starts every month.
Yeah, it's a sliding thing. So, just by attrition, people have fallen out. So no.
Oh. So what are we at right now? Do you know?
I'd have to look it up.
Let me know after stream.
All right, so we're waiting for one person to say they want it.
The first person.
All right, so some
Just need to
changes
see
that
if
we
this
have.
works.
We got bits for perks. If you want to go over that real quick, we'll just kind of rehash all the updates in case anybody missed it.
Sure, I'll do it since I did it to begin with. Why not? So instead of using table tokens to give the players health potions and inspiration and sanity points, we are switching that over to bits. If you actually scroll down a little bit underneath the stream, you can actually see how to do all that, where 300 bits is actually how we got our health potions, inspiration, and sanity points now. And also, if you like what you're seeing in the game and you want to give us a cheers a different way, you can do redeem, what does it say? Redeem channel, exclamation point cheer. And it's like, hey, you guys are doing fun stuff. Keep doing that thing. And, it has a little bit of a cooldown time, but kind of gives us another little rah-rah that you're having a good time. So that's it for the bits, right? And we might do some other fun stuff for bits moving forward.
Woo!
All right.
Hey, look! Necro 1, you did it!
Dilly
Great
dilly.
victory.
And we gotta follow,
We gotta follow from
Stone
Stone
Whale.
Whale.
What
Awesome.
up, what up, whale
Sweet.
of stones? Stone Whale, how would that work in the ocean?
Sinks to the bottom. They're bottom dwelling.
I mean, they become bottom feeders at that point.
Ooh, well played, sir.
Okay,
Well
I don't
played.
know if it worked, but I tried. It didn't have a notification, so it might not have worked.
We lost Connor.
God damn it, Connor.
All right. Well, hopefully it does.
You'll be able to check after the stream, right? To see if
Yeah,
Necro's a
Necrobat.
sub.
It might have gone through. It might not have. It was just a test, so hopefully it worked. I guess we will find out. All right. So, AJ, you want to really quickly let them know when they can catch what, and then we will try to end the stream before Connor picture disappeared. Oh.
No, there it is.
You mean like that?
Yeah. It's okay. Just blast it real quick, and we're
Yeah, so we have on our channel shows on Sunday, Tuesday, and eventually Wednesday again. Sunday we have Aegis Pass, where I will be the DM, and I have Kyle, Connor, and 3 other players for you to enjoy as we go into the world of Florin. Catch us there at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and of course, same time here for Tuesday, Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. And every time you join us, you are accumulating those total tabletop points, which now can be used to put cheers out and to also get yourself an MVP rank at the end end of the sessions cycle, whatever it is, quarterly or every so and so.
4 months.
Every 4 months for VIP. Yep.
All right, yeah, to get to VIP marks. As you can see, we got two of our players here right now. Has got them. Vince got one. I saw him talking earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, there's that little purple diamond. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to end it. Thanks, everybody. And if you guys want to join us tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, you have to join our Discord to see the link. But we're going to be doing an AMA. So any viewers, we're going to have a bunch of players there where you guys can ask us anything. We can talk about anything. We're going to also be going over Gen Con and go over some of the events that are going to be happening for Season 2 while the player applicants are going to be in there and asking these guys some questions. So we'd love to have you guys join the Discord. The link is down in the panels.